Hello, welcome in. You have somewhat caught me short here. I'm just finding the lobby. I was just getting that sorted, and I also had to reorganize my microphone so that it sounds like this as opposed to really far away and bad like it did. Right, we'll just take Spa for example. We'll just take this. Friday Group 3. Come on. Oh, where's my... There we go. Friday...
It's Friday.
Group 3.
Saturday, Sunday, what?
Racing. We'll add an exclamation mark to show we're serious about it. Race for real is not going to be an endurance race. It will be a race. Race for real, 16 people. We're not going to do Spa. Not for the first track out.
How about...
I think everyone... Your practice is your qualifying time. Because it does work. And shut up, Sliced. It's Lake Louise.
Can we ban him from our...
No, we're not banning Slice from our lobbies. Not unless he does something. Yeah, right, anyway, Egan Orwendlol. You know this is Group 3, right? That'd be interesting. Right, anyway, yeah, put some suggestions where you want to go tonight. Bathurst is a call.
No,
Wow, 13 in with us. Welcome in, fellas. It's a Friday. I know we don't ever get to do these, but realistically, it is throwing it down outside. Yeah, and me and Casper have had such a busy week. We just wanted a night to chill. Casper, over the shoulder. FIA Casper for tonight. She makes the decision on the points. She's in charge of our scoreboard, which is no longer the Super Formula scoreboard either. Let's change that quickly. What should we call this? Should we give this cup a little name? I'll take some suggestions, but yes, you'll be the winner of it tonight.
Friday Sports Cup.
Friday Sports Cup. I like that. That's nice. Tokyo East. Lake Maggiore. Do you know what, LBR? I could get behind some Lake Maggiore. Osman, welcome in. Good to see you. Cup of Tea trophy.
I'm going to...
It's got to be the Friday something. Friday something cup.
Triple F Friday Trophy.
Someone give me a suggestion for what's after Friday. What?
Friday's Fun Club. Friday's Fun Cup.
Friday Fast Cup from Baldwin. Free Friday Cup. We could go Free Friday or Cup. Fast Friday Cup. Fun Friday Cup from Pan Am. You what, sorry? The TGIF Cup. The Thank God It's Friday Cup. Friday Racing Fun. Oh, yeah. Razar, if you can you stop messaging me on PlayStation, please, buddy? Because it comes up on stream and it can be quite distracting.
It's Casey Kane Friday Cup.
It's Casey Kane Friday Cup. No. Freaky Friday from Sliced. Trust you. GT3 Cup Championship. Weekend Mode Cup.
Slice agrees with me. Slice agrees.
Freaky Friday.
Slice agrees with me. So, it's Casey Kane Friday Cup.
Freaky Friday Cup.
No.
Oh, Welsh duo tonight. There's two people hunting. Two people hunting for the Welsh anthem. I can't wait. Oh, if the Welsh anthem comes up, I can't tell you the scenes. Oh. Right, anyway, so are we happy with Freaky Friday Cup?
Joe, but one of us has to win.
Yes.
No.
Are we happy with that?
No.
Scoreboard, let's just quickly adjust that and then we'll get going under the lobby. But yeah, tonight, let's start somewhere nice, somewhere we haven't been for a while but everyone loves. Thank you, Rizza.
Goodwood.
Goodwood. Group 3. I don't think we've ever seen Group 1. Ooh, Bathurst. Bathurst the call. Bathurst.
Yes.
Daytona. Fuji. We have Fuji quite a lot, though. Bathurst, I feel that we've had a few times, but it's always good. It is the thumbnail track.
Yeah.
Nürburgring from Alan Polaki. High speed ring. Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Bobby.
Interlagos I'd like to see tonight at some point. I will just put that out there. Anyway, should we go Mount Saint Croissant? No, should we go
San Croissant.
there we go. Should we go Bathurst then? Autopolis from Zach. You better win to get that, mate.
No.
Lino's saying Bathurst. We've got pit stops on, so should we go for 8 laps?
I would have said a nice track, but all the good tracks are not in this game.
Fastest first. Grid start with false check. On, but you've got your brake balance. Boost off. Real slipstream. No mechanical damage. Tyre wear. How are we feeling for tyre wear? Quickly.
3 and 2. 3 and 2.
3 and 2. Okay, 3 and 2. Refueling will be fair in case you do need to. Like, best of luck to you if you do. But anyway, race finish. We'll drop that down to 60 seconds. Filter by category. It'll be Group 3. Racing tyres. Required type change. Should we do medium soft strat again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I feel it works. Like I can say, it really can help. Car collision on, pit lane on, flags on, ghosting off, correct wheel or off. But weak penalties. Not going to go strong again. That's only for the F1. I feel. Right. Okay. So the lobby you're looking for is Mount Panorama and Friday Group 3 Racing. Should we change this now because we have the name as Freaky Friday Cup?
No, I don't know.
No, don't know if there may be people who will join that lobby with that name. I'll just keep doing it.
I'd say you just put Fun Friday Cup, or it's finally Casey Kane Friday Cup.
Tell you what, let's just do Friday Cup. There we go, Friday Cup. Right, okay, anyway, let's quickly save these settings. Friday Cup. Okay. And
Bruh.
could we beat the record tonight of the fastest lobby, Phil? Let's see, the time has started now. Or 8, 9, 10. 10. It's teetering on 10. Oh, I think we might have lost the record there. Yeah, we lost the record. We've got 11 though. 11 in. Hazza, Delox, Enzo, Gr3, Sajiro. Good to see Sajiro back. Hello, sir. Pez. I'll be on after dinner. Ooh, Saxton. Hello. Theodore.
Oh.
He's BS. I wouldn't discount him. He could very well be quick.
Who?
Oh, dog's in trouble. Enzo, Gr3, the French pairing. And say there's 2 Frenchmen going for the cup as well tonight, Osman. Oh, it's full. Chris James B193 wants to be a friend. Yeah. Send in a friend request. Yeah, and say it's the quickest way to join, guys. Just ask in the stream. I need to make sure that we've got everyone in stream with us anyway, because if so, we can remove people for those that are watching.
Is it community members?
You good?
That's priority.
Why? Brr.
Do we have a couple of stuff?
We got a few minutes a sec, because practice is qualifying.
Okay.
The practice session in this lobby is qualifying. It's in the lobby regulations. There is a space, by the way. There's a space.
Give them, like, until
Space is gone.
50.
Gone to Sean, Irishman. I think we've seen Sean before.
Could be.
Problem is, we know people are going to drop out in the middle of the race, see, so... if the guys aren't stream, and Saxton... Is Saxton one of your guys, Osman? Oh, what a bitch. My stupid dog. Bro just showed me a server and my mate didn't click it. Who's this now? Who's this? No, nah, Oz and Fitzy. Okay.
Oh no, I think I know Fitzy.
But it is open lobby on the thumbnail, you know. We wanted to keep it open lobby, but there's a space in the room anyway, guys. Yeah, I'd say we're just going to check and make sure that Osman's in, okay. We've got Dan Daniel, who I can't confirm. Carl, that I can't confirm. Maybe I can, I don't know. Y'all are cooked. R. Saxton, I'm guessing, is fast. Is Saxton fast?
He's A+.
Oh, yeah. So are you, aren't you?
Oh.
Nah.
Oh, did you lose it? No, I didn't know. Oh, well. If he wants to be like that. Well, make sure he's in stream. I don't want to kick an A+ driver, because there's no need for it. Anyway.
I hate you.
I didn't mean to say anything. Honestly, I didn't know. Right, okay. You having a good day, mate? Yeah, and say it's been a good day. It's been a really busy week, to be honest. You know, nothing really bad. It's just been busy, and yeah. So it's been a little bit slow when it comes to the streaming. You know, we've been really last minute with it, but we are, you know, we're back on track with it now. Hopefully. I think anyway, and so next week we will be back and better, and so we're going to try and get the schedule done for you guys earlier on and get it posted. Yeah, so do you need the lobby list? Do you want me to go through that and call them out? Okay, I mean, oh, thank you for the sub, whoever that was, guys. I just turned, I missed that. But yeah. We got 22 people in. Welcome, fellas. Oh no. Oh, thank you, Sue Edits. How's your guys' day been anyway? It's a Friday. It's the start of the weekend. I mean, it started raining in the UK really badly, so I was out putting the cover on the furniture. Here, Daniel Writer. Daniel, you are damn Daniel.
We are not the UK.
Okay. Just for those guys that are watching along with us tonight and aren't too sure what's going on, we've got the Freaky Friday Cup. I keep forgetting which way to point with the camera. But Casper is going to be going through now and filling in the drivers that are racing with us. There are 5 races tonight in the Freaky Friday Cup, and at the end, the total. And the winner will have their anthem played on a lap on the final race. Was just waiting on Tuesday as I thought you were streaming. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was really ill Tuesday, and I let the Discord know, but I didn't let YouTube know, and I really should have, and I'm so sorry. But it won't happen next week. We'll be on top of it and say we feel better now, so we're all good. But yeah, I was just out in the rain. Me and my friend got drenched. Yeah, it's rough. But yeah, how you doing, GT177? Shame I did miss you on Tuesday. Would have been good to see you in here. But yeah, we'll jump back over to here now. But yeah, this practice is your qualifying, guys. Yeah, Pan Am, it's not for everyone, but we'll just roll with it. It had a few calls. People agree with it.
It's for no one.
Oh, it's a one-off Friday. Grow up.
Slice put it as a joke.
And someone agreed with it. And do you know what? It's funny. Why not? It's a Friday stream. It's us. Let's enjoy it. Let's get my keyboard plugged in, actually, so that I can get my keyboard plugged in so that I can spectate along for you guys. Pan Am, do you need my screen share?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not in general. We're going into
Okay. Right, okay, that works now. That's fantastic. What do you mean you're going into general? Why aren't we just staying in stream chat?
We are in general, bro.
Yeah, Christ. Can you move me over to stream chat?
Yeah, sure.
Just waiting for him to do that for me. There we go. Hello. Fantastic. Right, okay, let me come on to Discord quickly. And, yeah, and so get your practice in, guys. We will get along with the practice in just a moment. Let's get this sorted. Share your screen. Screen 1. Go live. Oh, yes. There we go. Can you see my screen, sir?
Yes.
Fantastic. Hopefully I can recover in the points. I mean, you came third. You came third last night, so, you know, it's anything to play for. Realistically, there's probably going to be a few people who drop down. So, anyway, on board Osman now, the fastest man so far in the qualifying session. 7:45 is the clock I can see here on the timer. Should we let it run till 10 minutes, and then we'll get going? Yeah?
I'd say 10 minutes is good, yeah. Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel running in 15th. Bathurst in the night. It is rough, but, yeah.
It's beautiful.
It means everyone's got to qualify in the night now if they're going on the slow laps, which is a bit unfortunate, I'd say. I mean, you can, but there's no spaces. If as and when there's a space in the lobby, because it is open lobby, I'll call it for you guys. But until then, we are just commentating along. I'll say it's a shame that Will can't join me tonight and have 2 people. And of course, Casper is firing away at the scoreboard. But yeah, Osman clear by 1.24 seconds.
I guess I'm not a person. I guess I'm a plane now.
You're not playing?
I'm a plane.
Ah!
I'm not a person, I guess.
Oh, you identify as a plane now.
No.
Are you sure?
You said that you don't have Will with you and have 2 people.
Oh,
I'm
no, as in, like, in person. Oh, my God. Panam, I know you're there. I was getting to it. You're so impatient to jump in and leave it a rest for you. Anyway, right, so yeah, we've got Panam along commentating as well. He can see what we can see, so he'll give some as well. Julian liked Will's commentary. And yes, because he's here with me seeing it as well live, and say it's a bit different over... hang on, let me...
30 seconds.
Ah. Should we extend it? Final lap, everyone.
Yeah.
Final lap, everyone. Anyway, this is so annoying. There we go. So yeah, I mean, I guess if people are in the pits, then unlucky. Jovo's on an out lap. That's unfortunate, but he is up the top anyway. Astral. I'll say it's the problem in dark now is I can't see anything. Anyway, Astral is running in 2nd place in an AMG. Gr3, he's in a 911 RSR. Deluxe RCF. He does like the RCF. We've seen him do quite well with the RCF before. Never mind, into the pit. Astral is on a lap though, and so he could potentially do something with it. Gr3 as well. Hazard. He's not exactly on a fast lap, but he is out. I guess he's going to take his final lap now.
That's his race pace.
Yeah, Hazard from Shadow Realm Racing. Lino, can we see what Lino's in tonight? He's in. I think that might be his. Yeah, his Alpina M6. Carl's left the lobby, so there is a space, guys. Quickly get in. You won't be able to qualify, but you'll be in the race. Julian, Kev 7-star, the Mexican racer. I'm not too sure if Kev's here with us tonight, but he's kissing the wall. Wall penalties would be a sucker if I turned that on last minute. Oh, there you are. Julian's managed to jump in. So, guys, if you're watching along with us tonight, welcome in. We have got a scoreboard tonight to track over the next 5 races who is the overall winner. And, of course, they'll have their anthem played out. But, yeah, I think it's going to be a close battle in the points tonight, especially knowing that Osman is going to be attending the whole lobby. I mean, you can see here he's gone fastest. He likes a bit of Bathurst. It is going to go at night cycle in the race. I mean, why not, you know? I'm not very good at Bathurst, but I bet I can get some points here. Well, you never know, and say it's 10 or from position 10 to first gets points. Julian needs to practice Bathurst. Yeah, and you're not going to have time to get a lap out, unfortunately. So we're on 12 minutes now. Anyway, there's a fair few people parked up and ready. Should we just give it an R?
R.
Yeah, it tends to work, doesn't it? Look for chicane.
And
Yeah, I know there's a few people.
Airbuses call you the R word once you try to land.
Fair enough. Yeah, Lino, Enzo, Hazard,
Yeah,
Vantage, and LBR. Yeah, I think everyone's ready. Sweet. Alright. Well, let's get underway, fellas, for what is the first round of the Freaky Friday Cup, then. I'll say it's a one-off. We are completely kid-free tonight, but a busy week, so...
Thank God it's only a one-off Friday.
a one-off Friday.
Yes. I do not like this name.
There we go. Right, okay, full starts are on. We're starting in the dark. I got almost 7k subs on my channel. Oh, great, man. I mean, sure, if you're able to give us a shout out, that'd be fantastic. Thank you, man. So,
Who's gonna get the best start here? Probably not Joe because he's on the Porsche.
yeah, I'll say Osman has got the inside line going up. He's covering both ways. Yeah, Osman. Let's have a look through. Ooh, slide from D-Locks, but he's kept running. Who's out there? Lino in 10th. That's the last scoring point so far. Sajiro, then Saxton's in 13th. I think Saxton had a bit of a rough start. LBR and then Julian running last in 15th. But it's okay. There are 8 laps plus a bit of strategy. Why is he on hard? That's an interesting strat choice. I'd say you have got to do mediums and softs to pit from, so you're going to have to pit 3 times, unfortunately, my man. But Osman out in front then as we come up the mountain.
He has to do 3 stints, but only 2 stops.
Right, okay. But yes, Osman up in front. There's about a second gap now between himself and Astral. Both cruising along now to Skyline Corner. How's Osman handled it? Look at those brakes, red hot already from the Genesis. Astral's just behind him. Jolvo, bit wide there. Gr3 now on the attack, takes the 3rd position off Jolvo. D-Locks in 5th in the RCF. Kev7 Star, the Mexican behind. No, there's so many cars going down here. On through Forest Elbow, Hazard's at the back of it. Jolvo's backwards, but D-Locks, bit of contact, knocks him back, facing the right way. Jolvo slots himself back into 7th place. Meanwhile, Saxton has fought from the back in his RCF. Look, he is battling the back of Hazard's Porsche. Look how close they are. They're bumper to bumper in the dark. He knows what he's doing there.
Found the corner up straight. Into the chase now. Can he go down the inside maybe? No.
Oh, he's looking either side, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, Saxton's found the wall. Bit of contact between the two there. What happened? Oh, who was that contact with? Was that Hazard?
Hazard went off into the grass on the left and then went back on the left and put him into the wall.
Yeah, interesting. He's off to the side. He's slotted in at 11th. Anyway, we found Kev7 Star then in 3rd position. Last time I had a little check on him, he was in 8th. So something has unfolded for him. It's gone his way for sure. He's got Gr3 in 4th now. Gr3 was originally holding 3rd. But yeah, Kev flies up the mountain now. Gr3 chasing. Hazard dangling in the distance too. Currently on board with Gr3 in the middle of this battle, and at the moment that's 8.5 seconds off the pace of Osman. Hazard off in the wall. Jolvo now into 5th, chasing these two up through the cutter. Who do you want on board with, Panam? Who should we stay with?
I think we stay in the battle from like 5th to like, what was that, 8th?
I mean, yeah, ooh, there's a second penalty for Enzo there.
6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Everyone's there.
Yeah, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, Sajiro, and Lino 10th. Damn, Daniel with a big move. Wow. Did you see that?
What a move.
Whoa, let's have a look back at that.
Just throws it up the inside.
Whoa, look at that. Fair play, Lino backing out, but oh, what a move from Damn Daniel.
I have my overtake of the race, that's for sure.
That was an incredible move. That's gonna be overtake of the over the race for me. Easily.
Same.
That was
Gotta say,
gorgeous.
Gotta say, Lino was very careful, and I think if Lino wouldn't have the awareness, they would have crashed both.
Chat, did you see that, race fans?
Saw it coming, yeah.
But no, I completely agree. Lino, fantastic awareness to have allowed that move to have played out. That could have got messy real quick. Damn Daniel could have easily found the grass. A massive penalty for a shortcut. You know, the wall on the exit there after Skyline Corner. It was all the Skyline Curve, you know, it was all to play. It was all to play for between these two. But now, yeah, 2.5 second gap. I think that might have put Lino on a bit of the back foot there in terms of his race. You know, I think he sort of sat back and realised this can get dangerous at night.
Lex is in the pits.
Yeah, Saxon in the pits. LBR is on the mediums and they're wearing, so I think he's going to be coming in. Julian in 14th. He's on the softs now, so he's pitted. He's just got to pit to mediums. So fair play. If he can pull this back, that'll be a phenomenal drive from Julian.
Whoa, big snap.
Big snap indeed.
Saxon comes out of pits right behind LER.
I'd say that's an interesting place to have slotted in. And say LBR is a very competent racer. That Peugeot is a fast Group 3 car. However, yeah, and say however, Saxton, I was about to say, in that RCF, an A-plus driver there. Look on the inside. Gorgeous move from Saxon and up into 12th place as he now chases the rest of the pack. Of course, having been the first from the fast runners to pit. So, Osman, 2.9 seconds clear. About to do his fastest lap by half a second. He is on a flyer. You know, 3-second gap down to Astral. You know, he's still just about in sight for Astral. But there's no attacking move there at all. I mean, both on the mediums as well. They're both going to have to pit.
It depends on the pace that Astra has, but I think he can undercut or overcut him.
Justin said can't hear the other guy at all. Hey just came from that guy. Oh, wicked! Thank you for the sub, Aleng. Sorry, I just noticed. I say I'm so engrossed in this race here. 3.5 seconds. No, nearly 4 seconds. Bit of a snap from Astral. Do you think the pressure of the pace is getting to Astral? Because Osman is flying.
D-Lock's pitting.
D-Lock's pitting. Yes, D-Lock's strategy is one thing I will never ever discount in any race. He is always spot on with his strategy. Welcome into the stream, though, Aleng. We're at 8 laps. At Bathurst. In the night. I think it may even be staying night, I'm not too sure. But we've got 13 runners still currently in. There may even be a space in the lobby if you're looking to jump in. But if not, welcome along. Let us know how your evening's been and who in the lobby looks like your favourite to win so far. Anything could happen here.
I think, for me, the top 3 at the end will be Osman, Astra and Jobo if they all keep racing.
I mean, yeah, these lot have still got to pit. Softs for Gr3 and softs for Kev. Mediums for... Yeah, soft for Osman as well. So Osman looking to do the long stint on the softs. But they're starting to get chewed. That front right is starting to look a little bit ill.
Yeah, see, and because of that, I think Astra will have the slight edge.
Yeah.
Osman is not, like, completely flying out in front. And he's on the faster tire. And yeah, Astra still has the softs to use, so I think Astra will win this in front of Osman, and then either Kev, Baby, or Jovo. We will see.
Yeah, I'd say that's an interesting play from Osman, but then again, his track knowledge and his pace could speak for itself there when it comes. I think he could very well stay out in front. One mistake though, 4.5 seconds isn't that big when you think about it. Astral now dipping into the pits. I think he might have gone a little bit wide there, which is a shame because that is going to put 3 seconds above his head. Right, so just came from the guy who gave you a shout out, new sub. Oh, that would be Sue Edits. Thank you both.
Braby and the Porsche is as well in the pits. Jovo in the Porsche as well. Jovo going to the softs now.
Big slide from Kev. But yes, Astral going to the softs. Braby.
The two French people in the pits going on to mediums now.
Hazard's also on the softs. Astral's now out on fresh softs, still in 3rd place. Yeah, I think that might... He's 22 seconds off the place. How long was that pit stop? Let's go down and have a look
About
here.
18 seconds. 18 seconds about.
Yeah, he's going to put just about 4 seconds behind Osman, depending on obviously Osman's pace from when he's going to pit last lap. He's got to. So let's try and find a battle then. Who's going where? So far everyone seems pretty spaced out, 4 or 2 seconds in between each. No one seems really close and tucked up. Enzo's running in 9th currently, but of course he's just come out onto the mediums. Interesting with 3 laps left. I mean, those softs are chewing rather fast though. I think the 3 times tyre was a fantastic call. Saxton then in 10th. The last of the point scorers so far. Damn Daniel. There we go. Damn Daniel. Ulino with a 4-second penalty. What could that be? That's either going to have been...
He might have forced Damn Daniel off the track.
I mean, maybe, because they are close. Of course, this penalty is going to come into play, but Julian is... yeah, Daniel into the wall. Oh, no, it was Lino into the wall, sorry.
No, it was Daniel on the wall.
Oh, yeah, sorry, no, you are correct. I think back, yeah, I don't know why I thought Lino. I mean, they both had a little bit of contact with the wall, but, yeah, I think Damn Daniel went a little bit further.
Yeah.
Ooh, a bit of contact there from Lino, big scrape, but no wall penalties here. That move was made there. Lino, I think he even thought about doing it back, but jumped out last minute and is just trusting the line here. I mean, let's jump on board here with Lino in this line. He's going to be, 4-second penalty. That's rushed. That's gone.
I think it isn't even that bad to have a car in front of you to follow it as a reference.
No.
Especially in the dark, this track nearly has less lighting than the Nürburgring, and it's just incredibly dark. You cannot see anything.
No, it's that's what it is. It is pitch black. We can barely even see the cars, if I'm honest. And say it's a real struggle here. It's a shame that it stayed dark. I thought it was going to cycle through tonight, but well. Night race for everyone. Tough start tonight.
Now you normally say keep it on the black stuff, but what is the black stuff here?
Yeah, it is all everything? Black. Yeah, it's all black outside those headlights. There's nothing. It's just pretty much all instinct now on this one, and knowledge of the racing line.
Pure instinct.
Yeah, where's Gr3 compared to Enzo? Not too far off, and say they are always close in a pairing, but we got Jolvo and Delox from the RDR community splitting them. Hazza from Shadow Realm Racing running in 4th currently, but of course he still needs to pit. Astral on the fresh softs.
Yeah, I wanted to say go to Osman. I want to see what his tires look like.
Yeah, that front right is now chewed. He's going to be coming in for mediums now, I'd imagine. Anyway, it'd be the perfect time for them. We can get at least 2 laps out of it, because right now I think he's just costing himself time. I mean, 17 seconds is the gap down to Kev, which means that he's going to lose it. But, of course, Kev also in the same position. Astral, Hazard's in the same position, so it'll be Hazard coming into the pit soon, unless Hazard thinks he can go the longer mile.
And now, at this point, I think Astral will be in front of Osman if Osman pits now. So it was definitely 1 lap too far.
Ooh, Osman's going for the last lap.
He has to pit now.
Yeah, it has to be a last lap pit now. But that's a brave play, but I think his knowledge...
He has to hope that it's like only 15 seconds or something that you need in the pits.
Yeah, Hazard into the pits now.
There.
Yeah, Hazard's not taking any chances. He's going to go for the medium now and spend 2 laps on a soft set of mediums. Astral attacking Kev for the 2nd position. Of course, Astral is on the newer tyre, and he will go to the end on this soft. Kev7 also having to pit behind Osman.
You reckon Kev knows that he has to pit?
Well, if he doesn't, he's going to be silly. We saw it last night. Well, how was that? Dog bark and scared the life out of me then. But no, Osman out in 1st by a clear 18 seconds so far, and he is pulling that time. Hello, Yaski. Welcome back in. By the way, the thumbnail tonight was taken from the cockpit of your car. Just to, may I add. But welcome in, Yaski. We're doing a 5-race points championship cup tonight. It's the Freaky Friday Cup.
Now you're going to see the gap going away.
Yeah, this is where the soft rubber's coming into play, isn't it?
I think Astral has it. Astro has it, yeah.
Yeah. Double stop ruined my race for sure. Could have placed 9th. Yeah, I'd say it was rough to have seen you on those hards, my man, and say you could have done a lot better. I know you could have. But always next race, mate, and say at least you're here. Realistically, if 3 more people decided to leave, then, you know, you're handed a 2-point victory anyway. But Astral with the fastest lap now, 2:01.5. I really thought Osman had it. That is a shame. I think that extra lap has just cost Osman the race. Oh, we've lost a sub. Goodbye, sir.
Could very well be. And he comes.
Yeah, I'd say it's...
Yeah, no.
Let's keep on with... Yeah, there it is. There it is. Astral's made the move.
Astral's taking the lead now.
Astral is now the leader of the Bathurst race.
Osman.
Osman out the pits. It's close between the pair.
Close. He kept it by an inch, basically. He got 0.5.
Osman is going to defend the lead here. He wants... I mean, he can't take that extra point, so Astral... he's going to be just 1 point behind him going into the next round, but Osman is going to be looking for maximum points here, 20 points. I think that's a phenomenal pit stop. It's just turned into morning here for everyone to have a bit of a ease-off final lap.
I think the best bet for Astro is to stay behind Osman until the corner of straight, and then make a move into the chase.
I think so. He's going to be patient. He's going to wait it out, but it's all up to Osman in that Genesis and see if he can.
Quick on the straights.
It is very quick, and Osman can also pilot it around the corners too. You know, he is a very, very fast racer indeed. Ooh, a bit of a slip there from Astral. So let's watch on board then with Osman, as the move could potentially be made here round Forest Elbow.
He's too far away. I think he's too far away.
There's point running in this. Thank you so much, guys, for those that have taken part tonight. But we are on board now with the race leader, URL Osman, in first place with Astral behind in his AMG.
By the way, Matt,
Come the line, there's half a second in it, but Osman takes the checkered flag with Astral in second place just behind. Gr3. Now, did he pit?
I don't think he did.
I don't know, but there we go. Gr3 coming across provisional third. We'll see, because those softs are dead. Yes, there we go. Jolvo in third place. Kev now with the 1 minute penalty dropping. D-Lock's coming through in fourth. Gr3 in fifth. R. Saxton. Massive battle with Hazard to the line. 6th and 7th for those two. Then it is 8th for Enzo. Now I believe it will be between... Yeah, I don't think Sejiro... Oh no, I think he will finish. Sejiro will finish the race and ahead of Kev, bumping him up to 9th. Yes! Sejiro up to 9th.
Julian?
There you are, Osman in the chat. Well done, Osman. Fantastic race, my man. But yes, Gr3 there. He's the last one to finish. Julian now on the final lap. He's got 20 seconds. Hopefully he can finish. A.K.A. R. Saxton here got spun out twice. By who and when? Because I did see that there was a bit of an issue first time, but you got going again. My mediums were stone cold both laps. If you've got a clip of them, add me and send them to me, R. Saxton. We'll have a quick look at them and deduct points from whoever's done it. We have a 3 points per incident, unless more is needed for specifics. Anyway, I think I skipped through Osman's pole and win there. But no, incredible run from everyone. Fantastic race, guys. We'll save the replay in case we do need to go back.
Yeah, in case you want me to move you to like general stuff, just tell me.
Okay, if everyone's over in general, then yes, move me over to general. This was not a good race off you, Lino. Honestly, no, we could only commend you for that fantastic, awareness when the move was made from Dan Daniel, which, by the way, I think is still the overtake of the round for me. A move was made from Dan Daniel on the skyline curve. It was cinema, wasn't it, Panam?
Yeah, by Matt, you're going into general.
Okie dokie, jump me over to general. So then, just to announce it out for everyone on stream, we've got Osman in first place, best time of 2:02.043. Like, that was still a phenomenally quick time. However, Astral taking the fastest lap in second place in his AMG GT3 with a time of 2:01.5. Jolvo in third place in his 911 RSR. Delox in fourth in his RCF. Gr3 in his RSR came in fifth. R. Saxton in sixth. And Hazard in seventh in his Supra Racing Concept. It's the only one we've seen tonight, actually, if I'm honest. Enzo in eighth then with his RSR. And let's have a look next. There we go. Sejiro in ninth. And Kev7 then in 10th due to not pitting, being the last one to score points. Is he still in the lobby, by the way, guys? Some good to quickly tell me.
No.
No, Kev.
What's good? It's been a while. What's up, Turbo? How we doing? But if he's not in the lobby anymore, should we remove him from the rankings? Because he didn't know about the pit times anyway.
Might as well. That just proves that he wasn't in the chat.
I mean, I'm willing to give Julian 10th for that, Lino 11th, Daniel 12th, LBR 13th, and then Vantage 14th. If Kev's left.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, okay then, sweet. Yeah, we'll just give Julian 10th place. So Julian did score 2 points then. Yeah, and so there's no point keeping him in if he's left. Is everyone else still here?
I think so.
Yeah, there's 15 in the lobby. No one's new, is there? Other than anyone who picked up a space after the race. No, that's fine. Everyone's here. Sweet. Okay, so Osman, as the winner of that round, congratulations. Where would you like to race to next? It is completely your choice. Mike's joined now. Sweet. Okay, yeah, and so we'll just add him into the scoreboard. However, the scoreboard is ready to go. So he wants Dragon's Trail Seaside. What a call. Should we go 8 laps of this again?
Yeah.
What track we doing now?
We'll do 10 times. 10 times time, not thingy. Anyway, everything is as it should be. Medium soft, guys, so you have to pit from either mediums or softs. So it's just a one-stop strategy, but tyre wear is a thing here. I'd say the Supra is probably going to be a best bet here. Anyway, yeah, Supra or the M6. So anyway, as we change that over, no, this is the second race, Yaski. As we change that over, let's have a look then at the scoreboard. Oh, we can't because it's initializing. But the scoreboard as it stands is Osman on top, Astral, then Jolvo, Deluxe, Gr3, Saxton, Hazard, Enzo. But yeah, as we can see, the main battle is going to be between Osman and Astral so far, with a point difference between the pairing. Of course, Astral picking up the fastest lap last race out. Oh, there we go. There's Fitzy, which is the second Welshman tonight, chasing the anthem lap. Which is, of course, the celebration that we give to the winner of the evening. We've got 5 races, as you can see. This is now race 2, Dragon's Trail Seaside, but I still need to change it because someone was initializing. Bear with me. Seaside, and we did time to 30. From 30 to 10. 8 laps of Dragon's Trail. Let's go. Tyre wear, yes, tyre wear's on 3, and then fuel is on 2, but you do get loads of fuel if you do ever have to put any in. Don't worry about it. You shouldn't run out at all. Imagine you had heavy damage. No, I wouldn't do that to you guys. We may do it another time. But no, welcoming, guys, those that are watching. Remember, if you haven't already, hit that sub button. Make sure to do so to be involved with everything that we do here at RDR. And hit like on the stream if you like what you see tonight, guys. So yeah, practice is your qualifying. So we got about, what should we give, about 10 minutes? Give or take of practice, just, get some laps out. No messing around, just go for it. And yes, we'll get going after that then. Just about 10 minutes of practice. We one night of heavy damage. We'll try it one night. We'll see. Nothing wrong with trying it. Anyway, so... Oh, no, I'm not going to track. That's a silly idea. Okay, escape.
We have to think of some corner names for Gr3. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Turn 1.
Turn 1.
2.
Turn 3.
No,
Death chicane. Turn 14.
So yeah, I say, who's
Yeah.
looking good in the championship then, from just their racing in general? Pan Am, who do you think is, like, you know, from the people that we were looking through, who's looking like they could pick up a fair few points here?
Osman, Astral, Jovo, Fitzy probably as well. Haven't seen him race, but
I'd say there's a bit of prestige.
Could have actually.
I think I have a bit of a curse here on Dragon Trail because I think every time that we did Dragon Trail after Bathurst, I completely bottled the whole race. So I hope this time's not it.
Jovo,
Yeah.
if you do it, please do not drive that as our Porsche.
Saxton going for
I'm
the
not.
GT3
Thank
Motul livery. Oh, is that a Motul? Oh, it's just got lots of Motul stickers on it. It's lovely. Hannah Ingram broke my collarbone, so can't join. Well, that is a shame.
Ooh.
I've broke my collarbone before. It was not pretty. It's horrible, and say it incapacitates you for
I wish you
ages.
could do recovery there.
Yeah, and say I hope you. Are you in cast and everything as well? Well, not cast. No, they don't do cast. They do the horrible slings. But either way, no. Yes, of course, speedy recovery. And say make sure that and say you could or jump in and add me as a friend on PlayStation as well to be able to jump into the lobbies. But yeah, no, and say we wish you all the best.
I have my track map on. I have my track map on.
You have your trap map on.
Called Seaside, yes.
Okie dokie. So you can be calling out the corners. That's fantastic.
Dragon Trail doesn't have any corner names.
No, it's just numbers, isn't it?
Except for the chicane up there.
Oh, fantastic. There we go.
Gotta
Well,
go.
yeah, and say as long as you can jump in and say in anything. Sorry, I'm speaking to the comments then, Pano. I wasn't cutting you off. Sorry, bud. But no, yeah, and any lobbies that we do, then of course, if it's like one of the car shows or something, and you can manage it, and say it, it'd be good to see your name pop up into the lobbies.
Yeah, you guys can start the race. I'm gonna go quickly get my PS4 set up, and then I'm gonna go racing from the third race on.
Our third race on from Pan Am. There we are. Pan Am's going to be entering the competition, third race in. But
Here, guys, I will not win,
I'm also there.
but you will not win as well.
yeah, we've got Semi along with us as well. Guys, we've got 30 people tuned in.
Win.
We have 30 people here, guys. Welcome in. Welcome to the Red Dragon Racing Friday Cup. It's been nicknamed Freaky Friday. Currently just getting some qualifying in. Yeah, it's Freaky Friday. It's fantastic.
Just the name.
By the way, if someone leaves, please call out. I'm waiting.
Yeah, no, we will. As soon as there's a lobby space, we'll call out.
Thank you.
No, they
Last one
didn't. Damn Daniel, though. I'll say Damn Daniel is currently running 8th in his RSR. He got overtake of the race from the last race from us. I'd say
Oh man.
that move, wasn't it? It was just down from Skyline Corner on Bathurst. He just went absolutely open to it. What's up, Mikhail? Welcome in. 31 people in this. I think this is the max viewership we've ever had in one stream. So guys, we've broken a record tonight. It's a rare Friday stream. We don't often do them, but welcome in, everyone. Yeah, anyway, so let's jump on board with the current running top man. It's Saxton with a time of 137.186. Who's going to be putting a change that? You can just see Jet 8 in the lobby as well. Nice to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Osman then in the Sky Genesis. He's pretty loyal to this. He stays on this in pretty much every race, doesn't he? I haven't seen him change. Oh, no, of course. No, Pan Am's gone, isn't he? Silly me. He said he's going to go and plug his PlayStation into race. I accidentally left and can't find it on Dragon Trail. Oh, I think the lobby might be full, my man. I do apologise. But yeah, Fitzy as well, running in third. A best time of 137.8. That's pretty impressive, but again, it's the Super is definitely the car to have here around Dragon's Trail. Gr3 then in 5th in his RSL. That's another very strong competitor. The McDonald's sponsorship, that's cool. I definitely should have suggested that one. I mean, you have got time, it's practice to change. Who's with me now? Is it Semi, Jolvo?
Yes, and Astro.
Yes.
Oh, Semi, Jolvo, and Astral. Sweet. Let me just let Will know about the stream. Oh, we're back down to 28. That's fair enough. Right. Oh, Bree's off and into the wall. Fitzy 4th. Astral's jumped up to 3rd. There's a little battle in the practice track. Julian, get out of the way. Julian, you're blocking. Oh no, Astral's on an outlap, but it's setting him up. Or is Julian on? Oh, I don't know. Is it Red Racing 1? No. Yeah, I'll pop it into the chat now. That will be the fastest way to get into the lobbies, guys, is to add me as a friend and refresh your friends' playing list. You'll see the lobby name, it'll be in red, and it'll have RDR 1228 in it anyway. But yes, that'll be the fastest way to jump in, guys, is to add me on PlayStation. I'm just going to keep accepting everyone until my friends list is full. Yeah, and then if
There is even a limit.
Discord link. Ah, I did that a while ago, but I forgot to pin it, so bear with me. Let me just unmess that up. There we go. Ba-ba! Now pinned in the top of the YouTube chat, everyone. Over like this, like down there. Pinned down there is our Discord link, guys. So jump into our Discord as well. Have a chat to the guys and get involved with everything that we do there. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that sub button. How long's the race? About 2.5 minutes. We're giving about 10 minutes of
Guys, don't forget to like.
Thank you, Semi. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like button on the stream, guys. I say it rises us up the rankings in the streams. Let's compete with the big boys tonight and Friday. And so we've already smashed the record of 32 people in watching us at one time, which is, yeah, that is the top amount we've ever had. So thank you all so much for tuning in with us. We've got about 2 minutes left of practice qualifying, and then we're into the race. So far, it's looking good for the Brits. Saxton, Osman, Astral, then the man from the Americas. We've got Gr3 and Enzo. Gr3 with a 3-second penalty. I think that's definitely cooked his lap. Could you do your lap? Yeah, Lino, you've got to... I guess you better be quick. But Enzo taking the wall out with him, which is a shame. D-Lock's in the... Well, 7th there. It's dropped around. But Hazza. We've got Lino, Sajiro, Daniel, Julian, Jolvo, LBR, Jet 8, and yeah, that will be the end of the runners there. Sorry, I wonder why it wasn't working. I was still on the thing, but yes, LBR and then Jet 8. Jet 8 going for the super racing concept as advised. So we'll see how that plays out for him. Although if it's the first time jumping into the car, it might be a bit difficult for him to gel with it. Anyway.
Finish the lap.
Oh, there's still no space.
No, I know the lobby is full up tonight, guys. But yes, once you are finished and you are done, instead of staying on track, guys, just come to the pits as D-Lox has done, and I'll know that you guys are ready to run as well. But yes, I say we are going to allow everyone to just get that one final lap out. I think it's probably best if we let them all know, actually, that it's final lap. There we go. Hazza keeps messing up. That's not good. But yes, it's Saxton and Osman 2nd place, Astral 3rd, and then Fitzy in 4th. Gr3 5th, Enzo 6th, Hazza 7th, Lino 8th. Daniel in the wall, but yes. Anyway, looking at the driver quality tonight, then let's put me face cam back on. There we go. Hello, guys. But yes, we've got Saxton, Astral, Osman, D-Lox, Fitzy, Jolvo, Hazza. Well, from Jolvo, sorry, to Saxton is the A and A+ drivers, of course. Saxton and Astral are the only 2 A+. Osman, I'd imagine, is quite close to it. Mikhail's in Discord, Astral. Yeah, Fitzy is along with... okay. I'm with you. So yeah, Osman and Fitzy are running the URL tag. I'm not too sure what I'm not too sure what that means, but yes, they're two Welsh boys, so they're going to be having my personal backing, unfortunately, guys. Red Dragon Racing, what can I say? But no, best of luck for everyone. We'll just have one quick look at the scoreboards then. Everyone's names are in and ready to be entered, of course. Here are how it stands currently. It's a battle between Astral and Jolvo over 1 point for the championship so far. We've got Jolvo in 3rd place chasing it, and Deluxe in 4th after scoring quite nicely around Bathurst in the dark. But yes, daytime, and it's all sun here in Croatia for well, we've got 8 laps of Dragon's Trail Seaside. So anyway, are we all ready?
No. Aw.
I know you're not, Semi.
Bad.
There you are, Mikhail will be in a bit.
Right.
No, I don't want to start 5th.
This will be the first group free I do.
We'll see. LBR's ready. Julian, Saxton, Gr3 Hazza. Anyone else before that? Jolvo, Astral, Osman, Sajiro. Yeah, everyone's ready, aren't they? Can I join the next race? Carlos, I mean, if you can find a space in the lobby, then absolutely. But if you leave the lobby for whatever reason, then unfortunately your space goes as it is open. But yeah, I don't think we're going to do any lobby refreshes tonight. I don't think we'll need to. This has gone really well, annoyingly, because it's a Friday and I can never stream Fridays. I wish I could. We'll see what we can do about Fridays. We shall, because, yeah, I'd say it's going very well indeed. Anyway, let's get underway then. 8 laps around Dragon's Trail Seaside. Panam.
Yep, I move you.
Fantastic. He's moving me over. I'm going to just quickly have to bang my screen back on. But do you have... There we are. False start is on as well. But do you have the corner numbers up ready for us?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. So, lights are coming up then. Remember, keep your feet on the brakes until they're out. Let's go racing. Saxton away first in that AMG, lightning off the start, but Osman rapidly climbing up to the back end of it, gripping onto the spoiler, and now going too wide into the first corner. This could cause some carnage here. Our second corner, yes, of course it is. So far, oh, who was that? Who was that? Who was that? Lino was involved there. Lino was involved there. Let's go back and have a look at that. Oh, damn, Daniel's into the wall as well. Whoa, Hazza. Where was Hazza? Hazza. I don't know. Anyway, oh, Hazza's down the bottom. But yeah, that was a mess. What happened there, guys?
Just average open lobby at Seaside Tunnel 2.
Yeah. I mean, Osman has found the lead, though, amidst the carnage that unfolded on turn 1. As we head down to the... it's an almost hairpin, this, isn't it? It's not quite, though. Yeah. It's a very tight corner into a loose exit. It's very strange, but very, very nice indeed if you can use the rumble strips properly. Like that. Look at that. Nearly a centimetre out. But yes, Osman first to face the death chicane.
14, 15 and 16.
All the way down to 6th in a battle here. Everyone has made it through cleanly. Osman leading the pack through the first lap. Ultimate Racing League. Fantastic. Okay, great. Just so I know. I mean, yeah, I know you guys race in some white-hot lobbies, so it's fantastic to see a few of you coming in here and, yeah, stepping it up. And especially putting some big points on the board for Wales so we can play the Welsh national anthem.
Oh, no.
Anyway, let's jump on board quickly with Astral and Jolvo. There is a little battle unfolding between these two 2 rounds in. Or 2 laps in, sorry. Yeah, I'd say a little bit cautious there from Jolvo, but moving right onto the outside, using a lot of that curb there, but keeping himself steady. No penalties so far, however, Astral still keeping that 3rd place. Both flat out here. Into the swoop and bend up, across to the bridge for section 1. How is Jolvo looking? Jolvo is looking good.
I think we can all agree on this section now being called S's.
Yeah, the S's. So the Croatian S's here. Jovo navigating that Supra, trying to find a gap around the AMG of Astral, but it's just not happening. That third place is secured by...
Widest AMG ever.
Oh, Jovo going for a move onto the outside. Looking to play the wider line here. No, oh, it's not worked. Jovo's found the wall. That's unfortunate. And I think, yeah, he has just lost his spot there. He's got Enzo now behind him with Fitzy in battle 2. We're looking to go 3 wide now into the death chicane. Who's made it? Oh, they've all made it through. Nice. Now it's D-Lock, Gr3, and Julian's turn. Battles galore. 2 laps out. Everyone makes it through cleanly there. Julian now looking for a move onto... Or, not onto, sorry. Looking for a move on Gr3.
Use your eyes, it's crazy.
What's happened there? Remember, guys, if anything happens, clip it and send it to me and we can review it for you. D-Lox dives into the pits off the mediums for an early sprint onto the softs. That's a brave call. Hazard and LBR running side by side into the final 2 corners. LBR on the racing line, yes.
I would quickly head off into the weeklies and then I'll come back.
Okie doke. Are you going to stay commentating? Oh, Lino has left. What's gone on? But anyway, there's a space now.
Wait.
LBR in 3rd place now. Hazard in 13th place, sorry, with Hazard behind in the pits. I think everyone's run the mediums, apart from Osman, who's gone for the soft strat again. But yes, Osman running clean, nearly 2 seconds ahead of Saxton in his Genesis, and of course now Saxton in his AMG. Running in 2nd, Astral ringing up in 3rd in his AMG. So I guess you could say that the AMG is another powerhouse around Seaside. I'll say it's not one that I've ever favoured. I can't quite gel with it like I do with the BM.
Yes.
The BM can be very nasty if it spins, but also very tame if you get used to it.
Guess
Nice
we can
wall
go.
action for... Ooh, who's in the lobby? I missed that. Jovo running in 4th place now. Oh, it's Panam.
Yeah.
There we are. Panam has joined. The commentator has joined in. So there we are. You can actually give me a little bit of secondary commentary here. Can have a look up and down for me. Fantastic.
Yep, I will.
Tell you what, do you want to give tyre info then if I turn my tyres off for the benefit of the stream?
That was my whoopsies.
Can I join back my internet? Yeah, join back. If there's a space, if you can get in, then you can join back. But I can't guarantee anyone's spaces. Sorry, buddy. Yes, on board with Jovo then as we head through Sunset in Croatia. 7.5 seconds from Jovo in 3rd to the pace of Osman. Another dominant run from the Welshman. Fitzy also in tow, 4th place. I mean, if we were looking at a team setup tonight, URL would be looking strong.
Sujiro's gone.
Sujiro's gone.
And he left.
Oh, there you are. Sujiro's backed out and left. There we go. Now there's a space. Sujiro, what happened, my man? You've got to let us know instead of, spinning out, leaving, whatever. If it's been an incident, foul play, you let us know. And we can review it, remove points, and if needs to, ban people from the lobbies, guys. Oh, Damn Daniel has found the wall. Where's that to now? Oh, it's just before the box section at the end of the S's. That is a shame, but he's still got running again in 8th. However, it just means D-Lox in 9th is now going to be rapidly approaching him in his Rastafari 911. Jet 8 then running in 10th in that Supra. Not quite gelling with it, I don't think, but we'll see how his race pace picks up. Gr3 then, the Frenchman, now in 11th after his pit. He's just going to bide his time and wait for the rest of the grid to pit before it or a bit after him now. Could have potentially been an undercut for him. Astral's in the pits off the mediums, now over to the softs for the final 3 laps. Osman is still on the softs as far as I'm aware, and he will be pitting last, I'd imagine. Jolvo now in 2nd place. Has Jolvo pitted?
I don't think he has, no.
Has Fitzy pitted behind? I don't think I've seen Fitzy jump in either.
Osman doesn't have pitted. Osman didn't pit. Gr3 on the inside on Jet 8.
Where was that, sorry? Oh, are you watching a little battle unfold back in?
Yeah, Jet 8 and
Gr3. Yeah, so Gr3 seems like he's won that position there with a 1.5 second gap. However, Damn Daniel now out of the pits. 3 seconds penalty for cutting. That is a shame. And LBR now pitting as well. 10 seconds is the gap from Osman down to second place of Fitzy.
For me, it shows
So
us
what's
as
happened to
last.
Jolvo then? Jolvo was just running in second. Did Jolvo have an incident or did he pit or
Yeah,
what? I mean, looking at it, he's 20
No.
seconds off the pace where he was 7.5. So I think he's had a big incident we've missed.
Yeah, I think it was like turn 4 or 5.
Yeah.
5, 6.
I'd say it's a bit too far back for us to go and replay, unfortunately, guys. So apologies that we missed that. But it is a URL 1-2 so far then. A Welsh 1-2, may I add, as well. Osman heading up with Fitzy behind in second place. 10 seconds is the gap between them both. Enzo, though, in third place in that beautiful Williams AMG. He now dives into the pits from thirds to get his stop over and done with. Jolvo shall take up third place.
Damn Daniels.
We haven't eaten tonight, have we?
But Daniel has a few seconds.
What's time?
Okay.
Our fate. Did somebody say, just eat?
E.
Sorry, I'm just replying to someone. I might need to follow suit. There we go. Yes, so
Closest gap is 2.5.
someone's just jumped into the pits. Who was that? Was that Jet 8? Yes, Jet 8's
Jet
into
8,
the pits. There we go. Okay, back on board then with
Julian.
Joe. Starting to get a little bit dark now here in Croatia.
Julian
What's
as
good,
well.
AJ? Saw Jolvo hit the wall earlier. Ah, that'll be it, Mikhail. Thank you. Oh, Mikhail's in commentary as well. I think he's in the lobby too. That's cool.
Wait, is he?
I think so. So let's try and find a little battle then. We've got Saxton sitting in 4th position. Astral chasing him from behind. Astral, of course, having pitted now. Enzo in 6th. The Frenchman, I think, that he after his pit, he's found 6th place. So that's not a bad place to be positioned at all. And D-Lock's running just behind him in 7th. But of course, we have still got a few people up the scoreboard that need to pit. How is Saxton looking on his tyres?
Sexton. Softs are still not bad, they are still good. Front left is starting to wear off a bit, but
So does it look like he must have been in the pits then if he's in 4th? Jovo pitting from 3rd. There we go, which means Saxton now takes 3rd place.
The front left is dead.
Yeah, that's fair play. I mean, is Osman
Osman and Fitzy's front left are dead as well now.
both still on the softs as well?
Yep.
Plateau Dwello, yo, Orion, are you here? Orion is not in the race, but he may well be in the chat.
I'm just gonna
Remember, guys, if you're watching along and you're liking what you see, hit that sub button for us to get involved with whenever we go live. We go live every single week with racing, car shows, and much, much more. If you want to know more, jump into the Discord down below, pinned into the chat. So make sure to smash the like on the stream, guys, and help push us up the rankings for the Friday night stream.
Matt, I feel like we've got quite some variety of cars. So we've got Genesis P1, then Supra P2, Mercedes P3, 4 and 5, then Porsche 6, Supra 7, Porsche 8, 9, then the FT1, I think it's called.
Yeah, the FT1 from Julian.
Yeah, and then another GR Supra, and then the Lexus. So quite a variety of cars here.
Yeah, and say
Osman's pitting.
there we are. The leaders are now in. Osman Fitzy, I'd imagine, is now also going to follow suit just a couple of seconds behind. Yes, he is. Careful of those pit lines, boys. So that's the 2 Welshmen from URL out in front. Saxton must have pitted. He comes round the final bends here
This will be close.
in 3rd. Yes, it will. Osman is now out. He keeps 1st place.
But close with Fitzy.
Nice momentary voice, bro. Is that like, the momentum? I feel like that's what I got from that. But if so, thank you. If that's a compliment, thank you. If it's not, thank you. Saxton then in 2nd place, chasing down Osman. Saxton has now split the URL boys, but Astral now also joining the play too on the final lap. Astral goes wide on the wider side of Fitzy, occupies the outside line. Fitzy having to stay tight, but keeping 3rd place.
Osman might be racing with traction controller.
Astral and Fitzy too wide through the S's. This never plays off well. Astral there yet, just backing out, allowing Fitzy the place, using the toe to stay with him, and now making a move down into the wide hairpin.
Not want to say anything, but keep an eye on Enzo. He's only 2.2 out.
Ooh, okay, yeah, Enzo 2.2 out from this battle as well. He could play in if something goes wrong. Fitzy taking the wider defensive line there. Astral not being able to squeeze past. Sexton then, second place, navigates through the walls. Oh, he finds the wall. Last lap. His consistency has played out to this moment, and it's all gone. He's lost a shed of time down to Fitzy, but Fitzy in third place has kept it. While this has happened, though, Osman, the race leader, he approaches the line. His second win tonight in a row. Osman comes across the line. Saxton, second place, also holding the fastest lap with a 1:36.8. Second, Fitzy and Astral, third and fourth. Close race between those, and Enzo in fifth, following on. Deluxe in the Porsche comes across in sixth, with Jolvo tailing in seventh.
Matt, can we just quickly talk about that Joel said before we started the race that every time we did Seaside after Bathurst, he bottles the Seaside race?
Yeah, well, it's happened again, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Jolvo, yeah, and he may have bottled it. But yes, Gr3 comes across the line, 40 seconds out in eighth. Dan Daniel, I think, might be... no, Julian will be, sorry, but Julian will be the last of our runners. But Dan Daniel in ninth position, across the line. And now Julian finishing, picking up the last 2 points in 10th. Jet 8 now racing towards the line with LBR, not too far behind him, but unable to finish due to the time. But yes, there it is. One position race for Osman, and he kept it the entire time. Fantastic race from the Welshman. Great stuff, guys. Well done indeed.
I'll move you over.
Yes, man. Move us over. No, phenomenal race, guys. There was an issue that someone mentioned. Did anyone have a clip of that? Unfortunately, my pace is abysmal in GT3 and also at the chicane about 3 times. Yeah, it catches everyone. It does catch everyone. Anyway, so, Osman, as the winner again, second round out. Well done, mate. You get to pick the next track. Let's just have a quick look then at the leaderboard and say we'll get the scoreboard totaled up as well, and we'll show you how everyone stands second race in. Osman is dominating tonight, and I am all here for it. So Osman in first in his Genesis, 1:37.2. What's that? About 0.4 off the best time set by Saxton. In second place, our Saxton second. 1:36.878 was his fastest, so fantastic run, and of course gaining that extra point for the fastest lap. Fitzy then, newcomer in the lobby, but part of the Unreal Racing League team. Fitzy coming through in third in his Supra, 1:37.9. Pardon me, sorry. Astral in fourth then, with Enzo in fifth, both in AMGs. I say Astral had a really great race as well, and say he was very close to Fitzy in taking that, but well defended by Fitzy in the foot. There we go. So the dash chicane is the cost there. So Enzo in fifth, Deluxe in sixth in his RSR, Jolvo in seventh in his Supra Racing Concept. Gr3 in 8th in his 911 RSR. Damn Daniel, he's finished 9th in his RSR. And then the last of the scorers and the points is Julian, FT1 VGT, and he finished 10th. So well done, Julian, to pick up the points. 11th was Jet 8. 12th was LBR. 13th was Lino. 14th Hazza, and 15th Sejiro. Lena down to Sejiro, of course, disconnected during the race, so I'm not too sure if they've got a space in the next round. Let's see, Semi's in now. Fitzy's in, of course, but yeah. Lobby is full, Lino. Yeah, and say it's filling up really quick tonight, guys. But no, thank you everyone who's just jumping along and enjoying watching the races with me. So the calls come in from the lobby leader. He wants Tokyo East clockwise.
I'm going to kill myself, bro.
I think we'll do 7 laps just because it is a slightly longer. Orion's in the Discord. I think he is. I'm not too sure. 2 laps. No. Oh, there we are. Orion is. There we go, guys. So the scoreboard is done. So let's just have a quick look at that before we carry on. But yes, we'll do 7 laps of Tokyo with the same settings on. Okay. Let's go. As we're changing on over then, let's have a quick look at the scoreboard and how everyone stands. Osman clear with 40 points. Astral still in second place with 33. Saxton has now overtaken Jolvo and sits in third place with 29 points. After, of course, Saxton picked up the fastest lap and finished second there in race 2 in Seaside. Jolvo in 4th with 24 points, tied with Delox in 5th. Gr3 then in 6th with 18 points, tied as well with Enzo. So that's an interesting choice for those two. I'd say definitely a strong team. And Hazard then in 6th with 16 points, last of the double digits. Sojiro, Julian, and Daniel all with 4 points. And LBR, Lino, and Jet don't have any. So yes, we're going to be adding Semi. We're going to make sure that we've got everyone listed. So we've got Mikhail joining us. Ditzy has 16, Hazard only has 8. Oh, okay, there we go.
37.
29.
Oh, it's Hazard who's got 8, sorry. So Fitzy has 16. Sweet, okay, sorry. My apologies. But yes, so we've got Mikhail to add. We've got who else we got to add? We've got Semi to add.
Beautiful driver.
Yeah, Mikhail and Semi I think are the only 2 that need to be added there. And Panam.
You know what? No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, let's jump back on over to our main screen. 31 guys tuned back in. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, wow.
Big numbers tonight. And say smashing that record. But yes, let's jump in and view. We've never ever raced Group 3 around Tokyo East clockwise in our lobbies. I've always just avoided it because it's never a Group 3 track. But do you know what? I'm not going to tell the man to pick another track tonight. He wants what he gets. Let's have a look. Thank you for the sub, whoever that was. Did Ozzy seriously pick Tokyo? He is one sick man. He did, unfortunately. He did. It's not the crowd favourite, I'd say, but we're definitely going to see how we get on with it. I don't know. I mean, in terms of like corner names and everything, we've got nothing here. It's just going to be looking at the bends and yeah. Slipstream City, yeah, it's pretty much going to be a long slipstream run, but I guess there's going to be a little extra hint of strategy in there too, especially considering, you got to plan your moves and when you're going to overtake someone on what lap and etc, etc. So how much qualifying time should we allow here? Should we just allow everyone to get like a lap or 2 in?
I'm doing my first 300 laps in 300.
Kian, if you can find a space, mate, you're welcome to join. However, the spaces are hot tonight. Everyone is after one. What's going on in the championship? The scoreboard is as current. Osman is out on top. The Welshman. I'm fully up for it. I'm fully up for it. No lobby refreshes tonight. Just an open lobby. Whoever can get in. But yes, anyway, this other scoring looks so far. We're going to update it with everyone's name shortly as well. Don't worry, it's going to happen while the race is happening. But no, guys, I do apologise, of course, for no racing or no lobby refreshes. I normally offer them, but tonight just thought we'd do something different, just try it out, and it is working for us tonight, I must say. It's been a phenomenal set of races. We've held a fair amount of people still in, there's only been real disconnection errors. We raced at Group 3 Tokyo for the Nations Cup, and it was a trip, especially with the course they used. Yeah, and say it's a bit rough. I do need to turn my PlayStation notifications off, guys. I am sorry. But yes, so as the timings look, and so far no one's actually managed to put one in yet. This is the problem. See, it's long laps here around Tokyo, isn't it? Oh, there we are. It was south counterclockwise for the World Cup. Yeah, someone just smashed something. We'll see how strong the slipstream is here. Look how quick that Audi is pulling onto the back end of that AMG.
Das war
Yeah,
die
of course
Maus
he is.
von
He got in the
Angelo.
way for no reason.
Okay, I got killed. GG. Thank you,
By who?
Gr3.
Astral so far 159. Saxton goes faster with a 158.6.
Enzo.
Does anyone topple Saxton's 158.6? Or is that the benchmark?
That is the benchmark.
I'd say that looks fast, to be honest.
That is
I would
fast.
have hit it, but Gr3 killed me, so GG.
Yeah, he's 0.3 off, and all he's done is kept his foot down.
As well.
Yeah.
You need a car with good balance of angle, hairpin, and curves, high-speed corner capabilities. Yeah, it's hard to really decipher which out of the Group 3 cars are the absolute best at this. You know, it's really hard to pick and choose. My personal favourite is always the M6. It's a very stable car. I mean, the Supra, I'd argue, is actually a very close in platform to the M6. Right, Big Rizar, can you stop messaging me on PlayStation, please, bud? But yes, so Saxton on top, near second gap down to Astral's best time for 159 something. If there's another streamer who could do 2 different servers, couple of races, then do top 8 races of your server, race against the top 8 races of the other server. Ooh, that's an idea.
I think.
A knockout server round. So we run a few servers and then we like pick the best people out of the overall races to race in like a main lobby or something. That's an interesting. I know there are so many people, so many community members that want to come on and get involved, and on the night, and it is annoying that there is only 15 race slots available. I wish there was more, but
Just do like
Mhm.
one big evening where we do that.
Thank you. But yeah, I'd say I 100% I've been thinking about this so much, and actually, Lino, that's a fantastic way to do it. So thank you. It's something which we'll definitely think about and we'll talk about, because yeah, it's the problem. It's as soon as we get to a level where the lobbies are filling up so fast, we can't really grow in a sense, because new people can't discover us. But we don't want to shut the community off either. As you guys have got us to where we are today, and will keep pushing us to wherever we can get to. So, Liam with the century of an idea. Honestly, yeah, the idea of the century, it was fantastic. Yeah, I know, blame sliced, but it was fantastic. So yeah, anyway, so far no times have come in that can topple Saxton's 158.6. I mean, he's on to beat it himself so far, but no one else is able to. Astral with a 158.7, he's getting a little bit closer. Fitzy, he's got a 158.8, he's getting closer. But a 157.8 is just that's fast.
What
What do you
car is he
expect? He's in a
driving,
Supra.
Well, that explains it.
Yes, guys, the fastest way to be able to get into the lobbies is to just add my PlayStation. I don't want to have to put it on the screen, but if it needs to be typed into the chat, just let us know and we'll put it in. But the fastest way to get into the lobbies would be to add me on PlayStation. We'll just call it whenever there's a space. However, I can't guarantee anyone the space. It's an open lobby. I don't want to shut anyone out. I don't want to remove the opportunity for anyone to join. I want everyone to have an equal chance to join. For anyone who needs it. What's this, kid? But anyway, yes. So Saxton out in the top of the timings. Astral close second. Fitzy third. Mikhail fourth. Jolvo then we're putting in a time of fifth. You're on PSN. Okay.
We have 4 minutes.
No, I don't think it put it in. I'm not too sure. I'll put it in anyway. There we go. But yeah, guys, if anyone's watching and hasn't already, jump into the Discord and get involved with anything that happened. What just happened down there, further back?
Julian just blocked me. He
Right,
freaking
Julian.
brake-checked me.
Julian, I know it's practice, but we don't do that, mate, okay? Don't go blocking, and we don't have to be taking points for a qualifying incident. But that's silly, okay?
God dang it.
Let's not do things like that, mate. I mean, look, realistically, it's lucky enough you've put your lap in anyway, but still. Yeah, because we could run 2 separate lobbies, one on the Twitch, one on the YouTube, and the decide, it's do it as almost like a deciding rounds. Like, yeah, the top 8 move on to the next round.
Don't forget that you have people that can stream as well. For example, me and Trevor.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Can stream it
And me on the other
on our own accounts. Yeah.
That's what I was on about. Yeah.
Yeah, and me and Trevor have our own channels where we could stream.
And Zach could as well.
Exactly
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
That is true, yeah, and say it's you guys have to pop off earlier though, see, so Turbo SMP, you remember me. Not instantly by the name, unfortunately, but if you remind me of your in-game name, I'm more likely to have remembered it. And if otherwise, just let us know what race, or not what race, sorry, what lobby you joined us in at. Anyway, we've had about 10 minutes of qualifying. Obviously, I understand it's a little bit of a longer lap, but let's just finish our laps now.
Yeah, I need to.
For 1 lap.
One more year.
Right, final lap, guys. Turbo, so SMP. How long ago was this? Was this when? I think this must. I don't know. It must have been one of the Tokyo car meets. I think. I may remember. Honestly, I'm not too sure. Oh, very well. Yeah. He won quite a few car shows. It must have. Yeah, it must have been. Was this last year? In 2024.
Just British. I may remember him.
Think so. Yeah. Obviously, we took a lot of time out because we had Baby Dragon, but no, we'll be doing a car show next week, mate. So it'd be good to see you back anyway.
This car's so bad in turns. I can't.
Yeah, I'll have a look back as well and see if I can remember your style of car. But no, again, that's the problem. We have so many people, and everyone who's been, who's a member from, months and months and months ago. It's hard to remember everyone, but no, I'll have a look back as well. See if I can pick up seeing you. But yeah, and say if you used to win a lot of them, it'd be good to see you again, man. It's like we got some nice quality cars that come out to the car shows now. Well, Liam van der Hagen in the chat as Lino. He's one of the ones to watch, and normally then, of course, we've got Wanelius and Josh, who are pretty much famous for the car shows. You'll always see them on the podiums. But yeah, we've said last lap anyway to everyone in the racing. Astral currently out or heading out the track. I'm not too sure why it's still saying fastest lap is Saxton.
I'm not sending anything nowhere.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done, yeah.
I'm always purple.
Everyone's done?
Then I lose it.
Yeah,
I was
Okay.
purple after sector 2.
So I'm done.
Do you know what? Yeah, I was thinking that a best of the best car show. Yeah, there is quite a queue. I wish I could come up with like a ticket system for like who's next to join the lobby. But I just call out whenever there's a space, or whenever there's a space in the lobby and you see it. Just always try and keep an eye on the bottom left. As soon as you see a space, obviously, yeah, jump in. It's it's open to everyone, but having me as a friend on PlayStation is going to be the best way to get involved. So we've got everyone ready. Everyone's good to go. Let's get underway, shall we? Yeah, Panam, if you could. Oh, hang on. You're racing now tonight, aren't you?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I can
No. If you're racing, you crack on, mate. Don't worry. I'll just commentate alone. I completely forgot actually that you were in.
Yeah, but I can move you over still.
Okay. Yeah. Sweet. There we go. He's moved me over, so it's just us now. Stream. So, Jovel's livery is gold. We'll have a look as we launch off the line and say it's going to be a while for the first corner anyway, so we've got a little bit of time to have a look at everyone on the straight. It is going to be hectic into that first bend, though, I am sure. Oh, that's when we first introduced the wheels, so yeah, that was like late pre-baby, if that makes sense. Anyway, lights are up, the grid are ready, and away they go. Saxton out front in his Supra, Astral second in his AMG, and Fitzy third. Currently, yes, straight away, Pan Am's Supra and Supra. It's all about that launch. I think Pan Am had a slightly better launch there than Fitzy, putting himself up into third. Astral then, second place with Saxon, equal off the line, these two. I think that's just a testament to their, to their racing ability and their reactions. Look at that. Look how many people are going, whoa, and say, who's into the barrier? Mikhail's into the barrier there. Everyone else into the barrier. Ooh, who did I just see turn in then? Someone had a bit of an issue. Who's that? Damn Daniel. Yeah, I saw him spin out. Let's have a look there. Let's have a look back at what happened for him. Oh, yeah, I think by the looks of it, he's just slipped and gone in front of everyone. No, that's fine. It's all good. And say, just a racing incident as far as I can see. If there is any foul play, though, make sure to clip it and send it over to me, guys. Astral just finding the wall there as we nip through the bends on the bottom section of the track. Saxton, 2.5 out in front. Fitzy chasing him down from second position, but he's got Pan Am right up behind him. Of course, Pan Am was commentating along with us at the beginning of the runs, but he's decided to jump in and race this round out and see if he can make a difference to the points chart. But yes, he's about a second off of Fitzy, and he's got Astral creeping up behind him. Mikhail there just putting the move on Astral, going side by side, and Mikhail just squeezing in there. I want to have a quick look back at that. Ready? Where's he squeeze in? Oh no, this is even further back. Sorry, my fault, guys. Anyway, yeah, Mikhail, 4th position now, chasing Pan Am down for 3rd. He's just about a second out. Yeah, no, I pressed the wrong button there to skip back. It's my fault. But yes, Mikhail running in 4th. Astral running in 5th.
Matt,
Hello.
I've got a report.
What's the matter?
Gr3 needs a kick. He's just ramming people. He's rammed me twice now.
Gr3.
He's ramming into other people as well. But
Gr3. Let's see, let's stay on board with him because he's not normally like that.
he rammed me last race as well. He rammed me off wide on last corner.
I mean, have you got a clip?
I can get a clip, yeah.
Yeah, if you can get a clip for me, mate. If you can get a clip, that'd be perfect. Because yeah, ideally, without actually seeing it, I can't penalise him off words. You know, it caused all sorts of controversy. So I'd rather got a clip. But yeah, if you could jump on out of
I'll send it in the general, sure.
Thank you, and say if you could jump out of the chat now, bud.
Yep, no problem.
Okay, so Semi and Gr3 now battling it out. Of course, Gr3 was just reported, but we'll have to see back in the clip about if there's some obvious ramming. If there is, we don't have that, and you will be facing some point penalisations. If there's one from last race as well, and we see that, then yeah, unfortunately, we're going to take some points off you as well. LBR not having a good time. I mean, these two are having a fantastic time. Semi and Gr3 battling it out in the RCF and the Supra. Bumper to bumper all the way around, but Semi is defending this position beautifully. Just quickly though, while this is going on down in 7th and 8th, there has been a little changeover leadership-wise. Saxon, of course, is still leading the race, but Mikhail has snuck up into 2nd. He's got Astral in 3rd, a little bit of a wobble from Astral, so he's now under pressure from Enzo. It's AMG versus AMG now as they head down the main straight, cross the finish line, and yes, a little bit of slipstream battling here. So, Saxton then into the pits off the mediums. He's done his laps. Mikhail, does he pit? No, Mikhail stays out. He's on the softs. Astral is on the mediums. He's also stayed out. Enzo is in 3rd. He's on the softs. So yeah, I think we're going to be seeing Astral coming in soon, potentially then overcutting Enzo and Mikhail. Those softs don't seem to be wearing too much. I mean, we're 3 laps in. There's 4 more to go. They'll definitely be playing if you try to play them all the way to the end, which does seem to be Osman's favourite strategy. Bit of a slip there from Mikhail, but he's managed to keep 1st place. But this is a long run here. Astral, Enzo, Jolvo, Pan Am, Semi, Gr3, all the way from 7th to 1st in what appears to be a train of battles. You know, look at this. You know, what's the pace from 7th? 3 seconds out from 7th to the pace. That's fantastic racing to still be like this on lap 3. It is very clear that the top of the pack have their positions, and you know, they're filling the boots that have been given to them. They're deserving of being in the top 7. That's for sure. I find that this track is quite flowing just from doing it in the RP lobbies and everything anyway. So I think it's... Whoa, Gr3, round and round he goes. What happened there? I've skipped way too far back again. Let's go back to this. There we go. See if we can catch it. Right, so he comes around. Oh no, what's happening there? He's side by side with Semi. I don't see any incident or any reason for the spin. I don't know. Not too sure. But anyway, Breeby's now found his slot in 7th. He's now again. He's still 7 seconds off pace, which isn't too bad. But Semi now still 3.5 seconds in this DRS train, led by Jolvo. Astral goes into the pits. Mikhail still leading the race out on the softs. Right then, so Jolvo now takes provisional 2nd place. Saxton takes 3rd. Astral, Panam, they jumped into the pits. Fitzy onto the softs. He looks like he's pitted as well. He's running nicely in 4th. Under a little bit of pressure from Julian in the Rolex Audi R8. Looking on, realistically, this long straight now, this is just about setting up your position into the corner, finding the line that you want to take through it. It can be a pretty wide corner. There's a lot of track to use. So as we can see here, Saxton taking advantage of every inch of available tarmac. They'd get the best possible line, just near clipping the wall, but not quite. Fitzy and Julian now also entering the bottom section. Osman then, the previous 2 race winners. Is he going to come out on top again? I mean, he's on the fresh softs as well, so he's gone for the earlier pit strategy. 2 wins out, so I'd be surprised if he doesn't do really well here. Of course, he's part of Unreal Racing League, so a few of the lads have jumped in tonight, and of course they're all Welsh boys, so they are getting my personal support, I must say. But in terms of the commentating, I will be staying unbiased. So Saxton was the original race leader, wasn't he? But of course he's leading the first of the pitters. Fitzy not too far behind, 3 seconds out. Julian also 5th place there. He's not too far behind, but he still needs to pit. He started on the racing softs, so unfortunately he will be dropping out of this little battle here. The people in the lobby do not want to leave. No, they do not. I'll say there was 1 space up for grabs with 14 people now running, but I'm not too sure if it's gone. Now you're going to have a look. But I'm not reserving any spots tonight, fellas. If a spot is there, it can be taken. Astral then, 7th position. Panam now in 8th. Mikhail and Jolvo both pit from the lead. Sexton will now take the lead of the race once again, as he did from the start. Fitzy 2nd and Mikhail 3rd so far. Julian, though, comes past. He takes 3rd. Of course, he does still need to pit. Osman up into 4th around Mikhail. I say it's that long pit exit of this and the massive momentum loss that does cost you. So you have got to time your pit exactly. Saxton then, he's just about 3 seconds out from Fitzy and Julian. These two separated by about 2 seconds, but Julian under a lot of pressure now from Osman. Osman is, of course, on the slightly fresher racing softs. Of course, 1 lap newer than Julian's. That is now going to start coming into play, looking at the tyre wear. Chill, enjoy watching. Exactly, and say just wait until there's a lobby space, guys, as Gr3 rightly says. Nicely said, buddy. And yeah, if anyone is watching, though, and you haven't already, jump into the Discord. It's pinned in the comments below. Go say hello to everyone and get involved with all of the stuff that we got going on in there. And of course, if you haven't, make sure you hit the sub button and smash the like on the stream for us, guys. Thank you. But yes, it's a URL 2-3 looking at the moment, with Osman now up into 3rd. After making the move on Julian, Julian looking to fight it back, but he's got to pit. That is the important factor between the 2 pairs here. let's just have a very, very slight commit. Whoa, hang on. Well, we were, but there's a big slip, I think. I'm not too... It looked like it was a slip. I don't know. It might be my eyes deceiving me. Anyway, again, the top 5 only 8.5 seconds out off the pace. Let's see. There's a 3-second deficit between the top pace anyway. So these lot are running incredibly close. I actually quite enjoy Tokyo. I'll be the first to admit it. I quite enjoy Tokyo for Group 3. I'm not gonna say no if it comes up again. Osman, thank you so much for suggesting it. This is actually providing some quality racing. Can you do a lobby reset? Not tonight, my friend. Not tonight, I'm afraid. That'll be back maybe Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see. Because tonight has been fantastic. It's smashed our previous record of how many people that have tuned in to us at one time. So again, thank you all so much for that. Julian, though, still not pitting off the softs just yet. Unless Julian pitted first lap, I'm not too sure. What have I missed? Well, Saxton is leading the race as well as holding the fastest lap, so it's looking like a clean sweep for Saxton, unless Fitzy or Osman can do something about it. Osman's currently struggling as he's got Julian, Astral, and Panam lurking in the distance. Astral and Julian, though, are an immediate threat to him. Of course, Julian's got to look at a little bit of defending, a little bit of push, but I'm sure he's going to be relying on Astral just looking to make a position move as well. He's not going to be looking to put anyone in danger. Panam then further back, he's just lurking in the distance, maybe praying for a mistake, but he's also got to watch because he's got Mikhail, another A-plus driver, really, really close, dangling away behind him in his RCF. So, again, he could cause a problem at any time. We're not quite on the final lap yet. We've got Saxton out in first, just approaching the final hairpin before the long straight of the start-finish line. He's leading by about 3 seconds. So unless anything major happens to Saxton here, it is looking good for him. He's scored really, really well in the last race as well, so we could even see a leadership change in our points. Fitzy then, he's running really well in second place as well. And Osman, of course, he won the first 2 races. He won't be winning this one, but I believe he'll still be up in first place with his 40 points standing strong. Yeah, he's under a little bit of headache from Astral, but he has managed to put a little bit of gap between them, as has Astral dropped Julian ever so touch and into the claws of Panam. Panam's now in the slipstream of Julian, chasing him down, but Julian, of course, yeah, he had to pit. I forgot about that point, but yeah, he lost the momentum from the tyres. Panam now takes 5th, Mikhail 6th, Jovo 7th, and Julian will be coming out behind Deluxe and Gr3 in 10th, which is a shame. Anyway, final lap underway now. Saxton, around the first corner. 3 seconds gap is between first and second, and the Cheerio Supra of Fitzy is running nicely in second place. Third place is occupied by Osman in his custom YouTube. It's the Ultimate Racing League Supra. He's running in third with Astral about a second behind him. Could be causing a little bit of danger in the mirrors. Astral, of course, dancing all over, making Osman aware. He wants him to know that there could be an attack coming. Of course, as soon as he's within slipstream range on that long straight, it's anyone to play for, and there's nothing Osman can do about it if Astral dives around him. Panam as well, he's still lurking in the distance. Mikhail, he has dropped a little bit of time now from the back of Panam, so Panam hasn't got to worry too much about that, and he's got about a second and a half behind to Jolvo in 7th place. Which is in the Chick Hicks Peugeot, I believe. Deluxe then, he's having his own little battle with Gr3. Let's stay on board and have a look at this thing. So there's half a second between them. Gr3 is running in the RCF and Deluxe in the AMG. Deluxe finding the wall there, but both racers so close to the barriers here. Gr3 looks to go up the inside. Does he get the move made? Deluxe now having the inside into the switchback on the S. Yes, Deluxe defends the position nicely. Gr3 is going to have to attack again, stay relevant around this around this hairpin, and see if he can come out on top from the straight. However, we jump on board with Saxton then as he comes across the line in first, taking the checkered flag in his Supra. Well done, my man, with the fastest time. Fitzy in second place. Osman now just carrying down the straight with Astral a half a second behind in third. Astral finishing 4th and Panam in 5th. Mikhail comes across the line in 6th. Now Jovo in 7th. Gr3 in 8th, having made the move on Deluxe at the hairpin. And Deluxe now finishing in 9th. Temi finishing in 10th, being the last one to pick up a point, with Enzo in 11th and Julian in 12th. Jet8 now finishing in 13th position, with Dan Daniel running up behind him in 14th. No extra points for you, Julian, today. No, not in this round, unfortunately, but you're on the leaderboard, so it's not too bad, bud. But no, well done, though, to Saxton. R. Saxton for winning the race and picking up a complete clean sweep of the lobby. Pole position and clean race, as well as the fastest lap. Right, there we go. So we'll just double confirm it there. Yes, it's first for R. Saxton in his Supra racing. I think it's fair to say the Supra was very quick round here. URL second and third in the form of URL Fitzy second and URL Osman in third, both in their Super Racing concepts, and also quite close to the time there from Fitzy. It was about 0.4 out. Astral then in 4th position, Panam in 5th, Mikhail finished in 6th in his RCF, Jolvo in 7th in the Chick Xmobile, and Bree finished in 8th in his RCF. Okay, so next over. There we are. So Deluxe finished in 9th, picking up 4 points in his AMG. And Semi then picking up 2 points, and last of the point scorers, he finished 10th. Enzo 11th and Julian 12th. Dan Daniel in 13th. Jet8 in 14th due to a minute penalty and no pit. That's a shame, Jet8. And LBR then did not finish, but he ran in 15th as well. Okay. There we have it, guys. But no, congratulations, Saxton. What a race. A phenomenal run from you indeed. Should I move you? I mean, sure, if you want, if you can do, bud. Do these people not have sleep schedules? Apparently not. But no, well done to Saxton, aka in the YouTube chat. Let me know where you want to race next. Of course, after winning, it is completely your decision. I mean, the calls previously, we had some, Suzuka, straight out, didn't think. There's his answer. Suzuka it is. 7 laps again, because it is quite a long track. But yes, do we add a little bit of rain here, fellas? I'll put the suggestion out for everyone. Would we like a little bit of rain? Should I add it to a poll? Let's put it for a poll. There's a poll in the chat, fellas. Yeah, everything's set. No, says Astral. You guys are more scared than the FIA when there's 1 extra inch of rain. I mean, there's 21 people in here with us tonight. The vote could go either way. It's looking more likely for no right now. We've had 13 people voting in, but it is extremely close. Only 13 people in. We've got 21 watching. Make sure everyone votes down below and let us know. And say once we have a fair few votes closer to the viewer mark, then we'll make the decision. But it's a complete split. Let's just call it a yes. No, I'm not gonna. No, let's leave it off then. Let's leave it off. We haven't had any rain in Group 3 for a while, so let's leave it off. 17 votes, yes. Oh yeah, no, sorry. If you're just gonna, you can't just sit it out and keep your position in the lobby. Sorry, guys. No, we have to allow the space for a racer. So if you are just planning to sit in the lobby and not race, I'd much rather you just left and let someone else take the space if that's cool. I love rain, sadly. Okay, so we've got 21 votes now. 21 votes all in. Image of Tifu. Nice. Yeah, no, that was probably my favourite car from the meet the other night. It's looking like 61% of you want rain at Suzuka. Okay, we're not going to add much in though. We're not going to add much. We're not going to be terrible about it. But we will put. Where should we put it? Do you want it in the middle? Would you like it drying? Would you like it to start wet or end wet? Yeah, I'll remove the mandatory tyres, so the strategy will be completely down to you guys. There'll be no strategy here. I hate everyone that voted yes, says Panam. Oh, it is what it is. Okay then. Light drizzle. In fact, no, we'll turn the rain off for that, so it just rains at the first. How much rain? That's up to you, AK. I'll let you decide as the winner. How much rain? I mean, do you just want a little bit of rain?
Yeah, tell me.
I'm finally over. Whoa, you're a little bit loud, fellas. Little bit loud.
At the end, bro, please.
That was
I
very
beg.
close.
I beg.
You're very loud, fellas. What's going on?
Put the rain at the end, please. I beg.
Rain at the end. People might leave now.
Chaos. Chaos.
I think rain at the start. Just get over and done with. Start on the wets. RO8, no.
It's gonna be a wet track, though.
Sliced wants RO8, no.
If we're gonna do that, at least take off the. I just said just remove the.
No, Matt, we're alright in the middle.
AK, right, the only person, honestly, that has a say on this, I'd say, is AKA, because he won. So, AKA, are you happy with rain at the start and then the track dry out? We'll give you 8 laps. We'll give you 8 laps. Yes, okay, he's happy with it as it is, so, right.
Oh my god, here you go.
Oh well.
It's fine. I do have to fight for it.
No, it's not fine.
I'm going to come up.
Right, remember, start on the intermediates. You'll probably, it's not heavy rain, you'll probably need the intermediates.
For the three of us, and then
Oh, no.
Are we gonna have a reset?
We might have to.
Right.
No, we're good. Whew!
I gotta remember he is supposed to
Slice said start on hards. I mean, shit, it could be a strat. We'll see how wet the track is.
moderate.
Oh, it looks quite wet. It looks quite wet indeed.
we could go out and solve the
Ooh, do we have the scoreboards after race 3?
I'm going on.
Are they ready?
It's in
Oh, right, there we go. Okay. So, well, we got the qualifying just underway then. As it stands, Saxton moves up to 2nd place, chasing Osman just 6 points behind him. Osman in first with 56 points. Saxton second time with fastest laps, and nicely done, my man. Astral up into down into 3rd now with 47 points, trailing 3 points behind from Saxton. Fitzy up into 4th after a strong entrance on race 2. 34 points from him. Jolvo just 2 points out. He's been consistent running so far, but I think he's just had a little bit of bad luck in the last 2 races. Hopefully we can see a better result for him though, and he can bump up a little bit. Deluxe in 6th with 28 points. Yeah, 28 points. Gr3 then with 24, and Enzo with 18. Panam with 12, and Mikhail with 10. Julian's got 4 points mixed, or along with Dan Daniel, who also has 4, and then Semi picked up 2 points. Okay, so just making sure then that everyone. Ooh, who's Greg? Who is Greg?
Greg is a new friend.
Sorry, Jolo.
Who is Greg?
Someone.
Greg.
If he's not in stream, though, there could be a position.
Greg.
Greg.
Yeah, is Greg the only one named? Yeah, Greg's still last spots. Well, he slipped under the radar. I didn't see Greg. Greg. It does look a little wet out there, though, guys.
No.
Oh, he's in stream. Snooze, you lose, guys. Sorry.
Snooze or lose, and then you wake up.
I can't, and I'm not guaranteeing spots. I'm sorry, but that's how it is. I have to give everyone a fair chance to join it. So I can't go reserving spots for anyone. It's not fair on the others. Anyway, so
Yeah, that was a mess.
Massive.
how long of a qualifier should we just have here? About 10 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, up to about 10 minutes lobby time, guys. Up to about 10 minutes lobby time. Remember though, guys, if you haven't already, smash the like button on the stream for us. Thank you very much, guys. And of course, if you are new and you're watching along and you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that sub button with the notifications all on so you're notified of whatever we go live with here on Red Dragon. We do racing every week, along with a car show or a roleplay lobby or anything else in between. If you haven't already as well, jump in the Discord, which is pinned in the comments. Right, anyway, so it was yes, 61% with everyone voted. So there we are. I think that's it's fair to say. 23 votes and it was yes. So I think it's fair to say that the community decided that one. Who's going to come out on top then in the qualifiers? Who's going to have the fastest time so far? We're on our pace laps now. Evil. Did you hear that? Casper used alt accounts to vote.
Okay, that's ugly.
That's evil, bro. That's demon work.
Jet 8's gone for the full wets. Osman in the intermediates. D-Lock's on the racing softs.
What?
Yeah, I think
Wow.
might go of intermediates for this.
Can you do a Sunday or Saturday live stream? Not this week, I'm afraid. Next week, though, we'll see. Hang on, next week. No, we can't. It's Mother's Day. No, we can't next week or this week, I'm afraid, guys. Which sucks. So I think the Friday stream, this is what you got, and then it'll just be back to our Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday during the midweeks. I am gutted that we can't do it on the weekends, but it's just the way that it works with, childcare. It's hard to be able to stream when I've got, 3 young kids here. So I do need to find, like, say find. There's just no space really, is there, for a there's no space for it. I did have a little space, but unfortunately there's damp out there, so I can't put the computer setup out there. So I think that's what might have eventually got my steering wheel, if I'm honest, because it worked fine when it was plugged in the one time, turned on the next day, and it didn't. Do you know what I was thinking, though, is even when I do go for an upgrade and get my direct drive setup, I might well just stay just commentating anyway. Like, I actually quite enjoy commentating along for the races, and considering, it's the people that are in the lobby or in the stream anyway, it gives something back to everyone else, it's...
We need a stream where Matt does daily races and gets his DR up.
Well, it is Brands Hatch this week. Last time that Brands Hatch Group 4 was in and I took part, I won 3 races in a row.
There you go then.
I did do a Road to A+, and it lasted for 1 episode.
And then
Fitzy goes round. Fitzy goes to the pits. Astral now ahead with Panam in trail. 205.289 for Saxton, a 206.9 for Astral. Who likes BDCC in chat? I think a few people do. I'd say jump into our Discord and say have a chat with people in there. And so I'm sure there's a few BDCC fans in there. I did want to do almost like a BDCC/DTM night where we use the classic cars, put some liveries on them, agree to like a bare minimum of modifications, I guess. And then, see what happens. But no, we'll see about maybe doing a DTM and BTC Classic night. Because I'll be honest, the Super Formula I think was a bit of a hit last night. The Super Formula did do quite well. I mean, right now we're 3 races in. I'm going to pull the scoreboard up just quickly while the lobby is ticking over and people are getting their timings in.
no wonder he's so much quicker. Hold on.
It looks like it's looking good for Osman. He's got to get some results, but it is very, very close. I actually can't say, like, for definite who's going to win this. It's going to be close. I'd said it was going to be a close points battle. But yes, we got Saxton. Astral could still be playing for some points here, especially if he's quick. D-Lock's putting in a 202.6 there on the racing softs. I think, everyone else is going for the racing softs now as it's dried out. If this gives a rough idea of the progression of the rain, I think I might put rain for 2 parts of the track or for the race.
Please, no.
No, just leave it as the one. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
Aye. Oh, someone spun up on the pit road.
A Group C race. That's not a bad shout. I wouldn't say it's going to be for the next live, but that's not a bad shout indeed. I'd say any suggestions like this, chuck it into the suggestions part of our Discord. That's where we pick for the Discord community nights, and of course, as well, being a part of the Discord allows you to enter into that, no problem. Nice. Julian Maley does Formula. I mean, yeah, it showed through last night, mate. You'd say you were very, very quick indeed to have come back and picked up third place. I think so, yeah.
That was like, whoopsies.
Yes. Keep the language to a minimum, please, gents. Fair play, he did that. Fair play, Sue Edits did actually shout us out. What a guy. Fair play. Thank you.
It's
Oh my
like,
god, fun. Wow.
I found a room quickly.
That's it.
Sammy is back. Jet 8's at present. I just heard you both. Yeah, so how long should we allow this qualifying to run now? Because obviously we've got a few people still running and getting some lap times in. I don't want to cut it too short.
Will it be raining throughout the race?
It's going to rain at the start.
It's gonna rain at the start and then probably dry out.
Yeah, it's going to rain at the start, then be cloudy, and then be sunshine at the end.
Yeah, I need a lap after that lap because I just hit a wall.
One lap now. One lap.
Yeah, I think as soon as it ticks over,
I don't know.
as it's just done, we'll call final lap.
No, I'm on my outlet.
Also, when you call final lap, I'm on.
Final lap.
No!
Huh.
Right. I've screwed that one up.
What?
I'll be back in a minute.
Matt, do you want me to move over or?
Yeah.
Oh,
If you could.
gotta turn around that time.
Panam being an absolute ace admin here. Helping me out, moving me about the place, so it's just me and you now, stream. So then, Saxton just put in a 2 minutes dead on that lap. So that secured him up there, up top so far. That's a phenomenal lap. That's nearly 2 seconds down to Delox's time of a 2:02. There could be a little bit of wiggle room there. Osman's asking me to hold on. He's on his out lap. Yeah, he's finishing. So yeah, this lap that you are guys are all approaching now, this is now your last lap, okay, fellas? So yes, this is now what, race 4? It is race 4. So the penultimate race. Whoever wins this will be deciding our final. Enzo's just sneaking himself in there with a 2:01.3. Second place for the Frenchman. Delox third on his 2:0. I think he's done a 2:02 last time I saw it. Yeah, guys, once you're finished, though, come back to pits. I think Saxton might actually be on a push lap here. No, 2:01. He was just out. But yeah, Saxton has finished his qualifying. Thank you, Saxton. Enzo has also finished his qualifying. Unless I see purple. No, he's finished his qualifying, so Enzo can go back to pits now. Delox is pushing. He's close towards the end of his lap. I'll say close. He's not even halfway. But yes, anyway, he'll be finishing that lap. Astral 2:03.5. However, I don't feel that he's happy with that, so he'll be going for another one. Will it start with rain? Yes, it'll start with rain and then it'll clear up, but I don't think it'll rain for long. No, there's no mandatory pits here. You guys will have to decide when you pit on your own. There we are. from Casper. Mikhail is drink driving. So that's fantastic, isn't it? Julian, 202.2. Nice lap from Julian. What's that? The Subaru BRZ. Fair play, buddy. Great lap. Oh, he's fastest. Okay, let's stay on board with Julian. I wish I had the corner names up here. I'm just going to call this the box right. It is a bit like a box, that one. It's very, very straight indeed. Now, as he heads up towards the hairpin. Long final lap this, lol. I could have done another. I do apologise and say it's just, letting these last people run, giving them their fair chance, and then we will be finishing. It's because it's a slightly longer circuit, isn't it? But no, apologies, aka Astral's ready. Yeah, guys, let me know with an eye if you are ready, or into the pits. So you guys are all into the pits. How's Julian's time looking? I don't want to cut anyone off on a flying lap, you know. Damn Daniel's the last of the runners. However, I don't think his lap is anything major. So, okay, yeah. Okie dokes, we're going to be getting underway soon. Panam, watch your attitude, boy. Right, anyway. Let's get ready. One last quick look at the scoreboard for you guys so you know what you're playing for. Saxton, second. Osman, first. Those two are going to be battling it out here, race 4. Obviously, the winner here decides the final. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Remember, we're racing on the wet to start. Freak Bob Endurance when? No idea, AJ. But we are racing in the wet to start. So, I hope everyone is prepped on their tyres. Osman takes the podium. Above Saxton, I missed that lap, but that snuck by me. Intermediates for Osman. Everyone, who's on the racing softs? Julian's on racing softs. That's a brave move indeed. Softs as well for Damn Daniel. Everyone else is on intermediates. I wouldn't know why you'd pick any softs here. But anyway, lights out and away they go. Saxton and Osman tied into a little tussle, heading into the first bend for the first turn. Oh no. JHS didn't change his tyres either. You're going to have to just run it out and hope that you can, or hope for the best, mate. Anyway, Saxton takes the lead. Osman in second place. Gr3 in third. Astro just running a slight touch wide there in fourth. Having to now battle with Enzo. Enzo in fifth with Mikhail just behind in his NSX in sixth. Panam in seventh in the Hurricane. Fitzy in the Dubby sponsored GTR in eighth. Also sponsored by Dubby. Jolvo, 10th position. Semi, 8th. Yeah, and say a little change about here has happened. What we got here? Yeah, Panam now leading this little pack in his Hurricane. Semi behind him, Jolvo, and then Fitzy. Everyone, though, even though it is in the wet, I think has managed to make it round clean. It's been a decent start to the race. Damn Daniel there, just off the track wide. But I don't think that was any foul play or anything. He just comes on in front of Greg in last, and those two switch positions. So then, Osman has now been attacked by Gr3 and overtaken. It is Gr3 who is pushing to try and keep up with Saxton in the Porsche. Saxton just starting to settle in now to his pace, especially with the wet. It's about halfway on the grease radar, on as you can see there, bottom left. It's not looking the healthiest out there, but it will start clearing up soon. And so it'd be nice to be able to have a look at a track or a weather map if we could, but I think we're stuck on the track map because we're in Spectator. Gr3 anyway in second place, just about a second out now of Saxton, just over a second, sorry. But with Osman dangerously now behind. Osman though, having to make, is that Mikhail making a move on Enzo? Yes it is, Mikhail. He dives up. He dives up of the inside of Enzo. On that bend, that's a very brave move indeed. And say Enzo, though, saw it coming, defended it off as we head through the chicane here, keeping himself in fifth. Astral, though, up into fourth position. 0.5 out from Osman in third, so giving him a real headache. But now Osman is attacking Gr3. all to play for in the lower down ranks, and while this is happening, Gr3's been able to keep up with Saxton and has put himself about a second out. So the positions could very well change around here. Osman looking for a line to overtake, but without risking that grip, he can't push out too far off the racing line. Of course, these intermediates are going to start now taking a fair bit of wear as the rain backs off as the race progresses. It's just a tussle between these two, but using the Suzuka S's, Osman manages to sneak himself up and put that GTR into second, but Gr3 undercuts him back, takes it back just before the box section. What time's the stream ending? It'll be after the last race, bud. But yes, so while this battle's been going on, Gr3 now still holding second place. Osman having to think of another attack. Astral has managed to catch up and become dangerous to the pairing, and Saxton has managed to pull away by 2.5 seconds. There we are. Astral there looking to make a move on Osman. Osman having to defend that off. Everyone now just starting to run through. All the top runners here, 5.5 seconds out from the pace, as far down as 7th. So a fantastic run from those guys. 6.5 seconds out, lap 2 from the pace, and this is on board with 8th, Fitzy 108. Jolvo in 9th, he's 7.5 seconds off the pace as well. So these top runners are running very quick indeed. It's a very even match out there in the field today. Some fantastic racing has been unfolding between the group. I can't wait to be able to have a look back at the Friday Cup. It's a shame that we can't do it more often, as we said earlier, but I'm glad that we have been able to offer it for you guys tonight. Osman there, I think he was suffering from a little bit of lag, but he is about half a second out behind and in front of him. There we are. Saxton now coming in going from the intermediates. Astral staying out on the intermediates, as is Enzo. Everyone else risking it and going for the softs. That's an interesting call from everyone else. Mikhail and Jolvo also staying out on the intermediates. Do they think that the softer tyre is going to be better off here? I don't know. But it's a long pitch, so we're going to see a big change around anyway. That's an interesting strategy call from those top drivers. But again, the faster and more experienced boys pulled that card first. So has Astral, Enzo, Mikhail, Jolvo, and all the rest of them missed a trick? Saxton is the first out, though, in 5th. He's got Damn Daniel now causing him a headache in 6th. But Damn Daniel's also on the racing soft. I had my moments yesterday, and it's time for a new champion. That is true. Zach, of course, in the chat is the champion of the Super Formula Thursday last night. Well done, Zach. I'd say it was a fantastic performance across all 4 races that we were able to do. That was a dual-com stream with Will, so make sure to go and check that out on the Red Dragon channel as well, guys. But Astral, now currently the provisional race leader. He's on to set a faster lap than Enzo had done previously, but Enzo, second place, he's about a second off him. Could potentially cause an issue, but at the moment, right now, he's not too dangerous. Same then with Mikhail, not too dangerous at all, in a little bit of a racing bubble, as is Jolvo. He's got a big gap behind him to Saxton, which is of course the first of the pitters. Julian there in 7th on the racing softs. He could very well go to the end on him. If he does, then fair play to him, but yeah, I think he had a little bit of a slip and slide there. It is still a little bit wet out there. The racing line is drying out nicely, as we can see here from Saxton's greaseometer on the left. But yeah, it's still certainly something to watch. 27 likes, guys. Thank you all so much. Keep pushing those likes, guys. But yes, the intermediates of Enzo and Astral now starting to look a bit tired. No pun intended. So into the pits do they go? Let's see. Let's jump on board with Astral. Is he going to be cutting left or right into the pit? Sorry, yes, he is. Enzo follows suit. Is Mikhail and Jolvo going to do the same as well? Yes, Mikhail has. Jolvo has as well. There we are. And now Saxton will retake the lead of the race with Damn Daniel on the racing softs in 2nd. Now, these guys actually started on the racing softs. This bloke actually started on the racing softs, I think. He goes fastest there with a 2:04. So that could be a very interesting play indeed. Gr3 now jumps into 3rd in his RCF. Oh, no, sorry, it's Astral. No. Yeah, that confused me. I do apologise. Yeah, Gr3 in 3rd. Panam in 4th. Astral in 5th. There we are, and that is the order then as it sits. Panam now on the racing mediums. Good call from Panam. Knowing that the tyre wears on 3 times, he's going to have a lot fresher rubber through the next 4 laps. Saxton went for the softs. Daniel's on the softs, as is Brebry. What's happened there? Julian having an issue. 4-second penalty for Deluxe. That must be a car collision penalty. What had happened there? You guys make sure you clip that if you need me to have a look back at it, of course. Points can be deducted for any incidents, and so we don't have that, guys. So, Saxton then, as the track starts to dry out, in the lead. Bit of a gap down to Daniel in second, and then a further gap down to Brebry in third. Third place now, 9 seconds off the pace. Pan Am in fourth position, ahead of this little group which contains Astral and Enzo. Two phenomenal drivers to be having behind you, so the pressure is definitely on those mirrors of that Hurricane. Pan Am's going to have to do everything he can to keep Astral behind him. Astral is a very fast and aggressive driver when he needs to be. He'll keep it clean by all means. There'll be no disturbance from him, but the move is coming, I feel, and say Astral, of course, having that A+ experience over Pan Am. Pan Am being a recent A+ driver, but no, that's again in no way calling Pan Am slow. Pan Am in himself is a very fast driver, and he very much can defend his own. But I believe Astral has just got that touch more pace. Close between the pairing currently. Astral there just making the move on Pan Am. Pan Am now chasing. Oh, Pan Am also losing a move to Enzo. That is a shame. Yeah, there we can see Pan Am now in 6th position chasing Enzo, and Astral in 4th position with Enzo behind him. Astral now chases Brebry in 3rd. Maybe I should have just... Oh no, Astral spun! Astral has spun. What's just happened there? We've gone way too far back yet again. Oh no, we haven't. We've gone the perfect amount. He's just caught the curb on the wet and has unfortunately lost his positions. That's now Astral down in 6th, Pan Am 5th, Enzo 4th. And we see the team pairing of Enzo and Brebry together in the scoreboards once again. And every single time they are in, they are always close. These two really, really are matched in terms of their skill level. It's about to get close and there's going to be a tussle between them. Imagine McLaren has called the 1-2 race. This is what we're about to see here. It will be some clean and some aggressive battling, but these two know how to do it. Enzo looks up the inside. He gathers the inside line. Brebry left with nowhere to look for his attack. He's just going to have to stick with him and see if he can do something here as we approach double spoon. Third little place now belongs to Enzo, stolen from his teammate Brebry. Yeah, Pan Am's just lurking in the distance there, waiting for something to happen between these podium spots. But Enzo there, cautious line through the double spoon and onto the long straight up before the final couple of bends. Yeah, Brebry's going to have to think of another attack there. That was a great little move for Enzo up the inside on the hairpin. I wasn't sure when it was going to happen, but I wasn't expecting it to have happened so soon. Brebry, though, on his bumper and looking for an attack as well. Have a look how the tyres are doing. Saxton's tyres looking a little bit tired now, but 8.5 seconds clear should be okay from it. Same as Daniel, his tyres looking a little bit tired as well, but again, that grip really starting to play in favour for him. Enzo has Brebry and Pan Am in tow, but his softs are looking fresh. Brebry's just looking a lot more tired than Enzo's, but Pan Am on those mediums, barely any touch of wear at all. He has run a fair chunk wide there, and of course runs into a little bit of the wet track. Now dangles himself in the troubling grasp of Astral, but drops out, of course, from that podium battle. It's of course Enzo and Brebry now left to fight for 3rd place. Unless anything major happens at the top here, I think we might be looking at the race leaders. But no, it's been a phenomenal battle all the way through. Astral's made his way round Pan Am now. Pan Am, I think, struggling with a little bit of grit on those mediums, and of course Astral on the faster and fresh softs. Mikhail now running in 7th position, 2 minutes nearly flat for Saxton as fastest lap, sorry. Just a quick mention of that. But Mikhail in the NSX running in 7th position, just behind this little group. Oh, Brebry's in 6th, Enzo's in 3rd. What happened there? Must have been a big off from Brebry. Let's see if we can go back and see what happened for him. No, we've just missed it there. That's a shame. Anyway, so Brebry now running in 6th, Astral in 4th, Pan Am once again up into 5th. I wonder what happened there. Anyway, Enzo's got about a 4-second gap in front and behind of him, so he's now running pretty sweet. Dan Daniel is within range, he's within eyesight, but he's not looking dangerous there in any way, I wouldn't say. Panam, though, he's got about a second either way of him, about a half-second behind him, actually, to Gr3, so I'd be looking more for the defence if I was Panam right now. Mikhail, though, he's also starting to creep up, about a second off Gr3, so he could look to climb up the rankings with his points as well. Jolvo hasn't had the best of runs here. He'll be finishing 8th, I think, by the looks of it, of course, unless something happens further up ahead. Deluxe then behind in 9th, and Fitzy also in 10th place, with Osman in 11th. Ooh, so these two might not even be scoring points here. I think that will be a massive blow for the championship, especially for Osman. We could even see Saxton take over first place of the championship. Osman, please have a recovery drive somewhere. Find a miracle. Semi into the pits off the softs, as those are now dead. Saxton 11 seconds clear on the penultimate lap. It is looking tight for him. Dan Daniel, he's running. Is that the Austrian flag there? I want to say that's the Austrian flag. Is it Austrian? Someone might have to correct me in the chat. But anyway, he's running in 2nd place. Will Saxton's tyre blow? We don't know. However, that front right is looking extremely tired. I think it's just going to make it to the end. But, yeah, it's rough around the edges now, isn't it? It's more of a survival battle for Saxton. He just has to, or endurance, sorry. He just has to keep those tyres going. His fuel isn't a problem, and so we could even knock the fuel up ever so slightly so the people are running with emptier tanks towards the end. That could also help the tyre wear situation. But I'll leave that up to Jolvo and Panna. But no one say it's been a pretty hectic race. I don't think the rain came into play too much. I don't think it caused too many problems between anyone. Astral then 4th position. He's got Panam in 5th, running very closely behind. Gr3's just dropped out of this battle ever so slightly, and he's got just over a second then to Mikhail. Deluxe and Fitzy. Fitzy under pressure from Deluxe in the GTR. Well, it's GTR versus GTR here, actually. Just eat. Foods. Should go for the Maccas, just because it's easier. Anyway, Deluxe and Fitzy battling it out to enter onto the final lap. Who's going to come out on top out of these two? Deluxe picking flies off the bumper of Fitzy's GTR there. Fitzy, though, not letting him crack. Not letting him get to him. Oh, we haven't fed loons either. Shit. I'll do it then, bear. She's all good. She got fed later this morning anyway, because she was lazy. Weren't you, loons? Yes. Yeah, final lap underway though. As it stands, with the grid pretty spaced out, I'd say that I don't think we're going to be seeing any major position changes. Could potentially be seeing one here. I spun out into the pit, says Julian. Oh no, what a shame. That is a big shame, man, and say hopefully you can recover though. But yeah, we've got Panam and Astral looking rather close. Astral, though, holding form nicely in 4th place. He's just got to coax it round, and then he'll be done. So then, on board with Saxton as he enters the double spoon for the final time. Not too sure what the full livery design and inspiration here is for Saxton, but it's been a dominant and phenomenal race. Once again, a clean sweep for the lobby, with a fastest lap going to the race winner. 21 points grabbed by Saxton there. I think that has very much moved him up the points. I'll say Osman there in 11th. Yeah, points stop at 10th. So unfortunately, Osman not scoring a single point there. He will be staying on 56 points. So let's stay on board then with Saxton as he finishes first. Well, I said that a little bit too early and say he could have spun out. Anything could have happened there. But yes, Saxton first place with fastest lap of a 2 minutes and 16, or 2 minutes 0:16. Well done, my friend. Second place goes over to Dan Daniel in his Porsche, closely followed by Enzo in 3rd. 4th place goes barely to Astral. He's fought for it by Panam, who finishes in 5th. Mikhail finishes in 6th. Gr3 finishes in 7th. and Jolvo comes across the line in 8th. Deluxe in his Fitzy in his GTR finishes 9th, and Deluxe picks up the last of the points in 10th. Osman finishes 11th. Nicely done. Now we've got Julian with Semi just about a second out from him. These two racing to the line. Will they finish? I'm not too sure. Look, I don't think so. I think they're just going to miss out. But Julian in 12th, Semi in 13th, Greg in 14th, and Jet8 in 15th. And may I say, guys, that is the first race tonight that we have kept everyone on track for the entirety. So well done, everyone. But yes, the victory does go to, on screen as you can see it, it is Saxton. First place, fastest lap, 21 points picked up. Very, very nice race indeed. Let's have a look then at the timings and the rankings. Horrible race for Julian. Yeah, and say can't be everyone's amazing race day every day. Otherwise, you would be the top end professional, mate. But it's all good. It's all about the comeback. All about the comeback. So, tyres were on last legs there for you, Sexton. I was about to say it was just endurance at the end. Could you keep the life in the tyres to get yourself round and stay ahead of Dan Daniel? But out of nowhere, though, Dan Daniel shining through in his RSR. I don't think he pitted at all, but he did it really well. Noah got taken out twice. Do you have the replay? So if so, we can see and we can penalise. Because we don't like that. We don't do that. I mean, of course, it's racing. You know, the tensions are high anyway. It was raining. It was horrible. But, yeah. If you've got a clip of it, mate, we'd be able to have a look back and do something about it. So, Sexton in first, Dan Daniel in second, Enzo in third, Astral in fourth, and Panam in fifth. Mikhail in sixth, and Bribri in seventh. Jolvo finished eighth. Fitzy finished ninth. Deluxe is the last one to pick up some points, finishing 10th. Then Osman finished 11th. Julian, Semi, Greg, and Jet8 are 12th to 15th, of course, not scoring points and they're still running. But no one backed out. Every single race, or every single racer was still on the track, which is great. So yes, 12th for Julian, 13th for Semi, 14th for Greg, and 15th for Jet8. What happened though, guys? How was that race for you guys?
Absolute doo-doo.
I don't say it was a great run from you lot, but
Commentator Chris came in again, bro. Like I was doing perfectly fine. And then he came on to me, and then I just spun, bro.
I just saw a mad hate from everyone, to be fair.
Now, did you see what me and Esther did into the last lap?
Bravel Marchand says Daytona. It is up to AKA as the previous race winner. What's your Mackey's order, my dear? Good shout. Best race so far, said Daniel. I mean, yeah, definitely, mate. You finished second place. Well done. That was a fantastic race from you. I'd say great strategy. It was a ballsy call, but you made it, man. Fair play.
If he says Saint Crossy, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm also leaving.
Damn, you guys are really scared of saying Crossy.
If he
It's up to him. Oh, thank you for the sub. But the final has been chosen. Oh, yes.
Right.
Yes, let's go.
I think we're going to turn the time up for this one, and hopefully we can go dark. Settings are as it is. It's the final, so let's bump it up, and shall we do 10 laps? No, let's do 9. Do 9. Let's do 9. 9. Anyway. So, just quickly then, while we're changing the lobby over, and I couldn't because someone's initializing. Damn. Damn. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. So,
Look at that, Mr.
we have had a change.
3 times in a row.
Saxton is now leading the championship. Osman has dropped himself after losing his points position. He's dropped himself down to 3rd in the championship now. It is Astral chasing Saxton for, well, there's 10 points difference between Astral and Saxton. So something massive has to happen here for Astral to change.
Get out the points in order for me to. Okay.
Yes, but let's not be nasty about it. Let's do this properly. Anyway. No, there won't be any rain. No rain here at all.
10, 8, 4, 8, 6, 4, 2.
No rain at all. Let's just make sure that every name is in the list that should be in the list. Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Oh, yes.
Very clean racing, please.
Oh, nice.
Yes, anyway, so Osman is now into third with 56 points, and Fitzy in fourth with 38, tied with Jolvo in fifth, both on 38 points. Enzo and Gr3 then, they're on 34 and 32 points, so only 2 points split those two. So fair play, very close racing between those. Panam in ninth with 24 points, 2 points ahead of Dan Daniel, of course, picking up 18 points there from that last run, so a fantastic run from him. But yes, the last 3 races in a row, Saxton has had the fastest lap. So I think it's been a very strong competitor indeed. Saxton, where in the UK are you from, bud? What part? Wales, Scotland, Ireland, or England?
Northern Ireland. What is Northern Ireland?
I'd say just in pre ahead, just in case. Surrey, England. And what anthem would you like played? Would you like your usual God Save Himself and all that lot? It'd be a shame to have to pay it twice, but fair play. If a fast Englishman comes in, he comes in. Osman, you gave it your absolute best, but yeah, unless a miracle happens here tonight, it'll be interesting for the end of the racing grid. Anyway, that's how the scoreboard looks at the moment. Saxton sits 10 points clear on 71 points, but let's get into it then. Remember, your practice is your qualifying. How are we looking on our tyre strat, actually? I haven't checked that. Are we back on medium softs?
Yeah.
No, we're not back on medium softs, so I have to change it over to medium softs. Sorry, guys, those that are qualifying. Chariots of Fire, no. That song will not be played through me, sir. I'm sorry. If you want that, you're gonna have to play it yourself, and we'll watch in silence. But it ain't coming. It ain't coming from you, mate. You can have God Save the King, but that's it. It was a shame, Osman, but no, you did. You've raced valiantly tonight. We have now got our strategy back in place, so you have got to pit from the mediums to the softs, or the softs to the mediums, whichever one will do. Fine, we'll do that. Yeah, you got... there we go. Saxon deserves it. He's on fire. I completely agree, mate. He is flying tonight. He is absolutely flying. So let's get some qualifying time in then, guys. Just you guys let me know once you've done a decent enough lap in, and you're ready to go. I'm going to take a short break out just to order me food. Large double quarter pounder with cheese, I think, my darling. I'm gonna go for a Mackey's Coke this time, though. I'm not gonna go for a. No, I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna list my whole order to you guys now. I don't give a shit. No, I'm not a Big Mac man.
Let me get a whole menu.
How does? Can I get a? I mean, how does everyone else feel on the Big Mac? For me, I think it's overrated. It's not my favourite. I'd rather a double quarter pounder with cheese. It's bigger.
Number 3s.
I'm a chicken nugget kind of guy.
You're a nugget kind of man?
I'm a quarterback.
Yeah, Casper's a nugget girl. She loves her nugget. She loves her nuggies. I mean, I'm partial to a nug, although I do also like the chicken selects. Chicken selects are incredible as well.
Oh yeah, they are.
Got to give a shout out from. Nah, as it comes. Will you do chili cheeseburger still? I'll take a double chili cheeseburger as well then, please. Ice cream wise, it's just the Mars, isn't it? And it's ugh. I don't know about anyone else, but ugh. Of course, why wouldn't you?
You're making me hungry.
I'll go for. No, it's always working. It's always working. If it's on Just Eat, then it's working. I'm gonna go for I think I'm gonna go for an Oreo. An Oreo McFlurry, yeah. It's a solid choice, you know. So everyone's out on their laps now currently then, are they?
No.
Aye, probably.
Ice car.
Nice car, boys. 2-ton 525. Company car, is it? Aye, probably. It's a scene from. It's a scene from a famous film known as Twin Town that was filmed in Swansea.
Huh?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one to fall onto an interested party. Don't worry about it.
And then please don't kill me. I'm on a good level.
They've not got what?
Nah, we don't even know your lad, bro.
They don't understand the Twin Town reference, do they?
The first, like,
Osmond, do you at least understand the Twin Town reference, sir? See if Osmond does.
I don't know.
Oh, loons, man. Give it a rest, will you?
No, I can't do that.
I'll feed you now.
Look, bro.
I will feed you now.
No. How?
All your goddamn heart, bro.
You know what the biggest problem I noticed? Man? What, you know
How long are we all looking until we've got a lap out then, fellas? How long are we all looking?
Right,
Alright, like,
bro.
I don't know.
Red shows
On my
off.
right is a 155, and that's left.
Bro, bottom right, dude.
Bottom right is my radar.
Yeah, go two
Yeah.
to the right. Go two to the right on that.
Uh,
I mean, it's looking so far like Astral is going to be taking point here.
I can let yes. If it was a 37, I would have killed.
Yeah, where I'm at.
don't have
Yes.
to
You know what? You know what I noticed that it breaks way more than the ice cream machine now. The
What?
frappes, they're breaking the machines are always down now on my McDonald's.
I'll be honest. I'm not really a McDonald's frappe man.
Yeah, no,
I mean-
noticed that frappes tend to be break down more. That's what I noticed.
I'm saying it's not even like the machines are broken. It's just they need cleaning and the staff can't be bothered to clean them. That's the only reason they're ever down.
Oh my god.
Is now the right time to be fighting my dog? I don't know.
I can just say
Nah.
Actually,
She
you know what?
hungry.
We need a McDonald's delivery car again.
Shall we
I
do?
don't like McDonald's.
Okay, man.
what?
That's not the track, bro.
That's why we didn't try to-
Right, there we are. Finished scrapping my dog. Yeah, let's. How long does everyone feel that they need now for a lap? Because yeah, whoa, Saxton's just gone quicker. 155.8. Previous set was 156.6, so 0.7 gap. Whew, that was a flying lap from Saxton. He's looking to finish strong here, isn't he? Let's see. Oz pretend to be Welsh. He's from the east part of England. Nah, I'm not. We'll have no discrediting the Welshman here, please. He was the tournament favourite at the beginning. 155.1 for Saxton goes fastest again. Astral chasing it. Can he match it? Oh, I don't know. How dare you? The flag is still being flown, my man. Don't you worry about it. 156.3 from Pan Am. Ain't nothing wrong with the Irish either, if I'm honest. It's the English which causes a touchy subject.
Real shit. Real stuff. I'm white. Yeah. Shut up. I need new tires.
Yeah, English rugby, not just generally English people.
Yes.
How much longer do we want there, fellas?
Just started.
Fair enough, Semi.
I'm still learning the
I
drive.
don't even care.
Right, tell you what.
I need
I'm gonna go and feed my dog, and then once I'm back, I know it's late, but don't worry, it's a feeding schedule. But yeah, once I'm back, we'll get going.
Sammy. Hi. Bye.
Yeah, I'm not on my monitor right now.
I'm probably.
I don't even care.
Oh no. As long as we don't miss the race start.
No.
How am I second, bro?
Yes. Just yes.
I really have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's having issues.
Monster.
Oh wait, I'm doing that.
This track is too small for me to text and drive on.
The track is terrible.
No, I hate this. I thought.
Fair
What?
enough. Fair.
I did not get that.
In-game text and driving. We do not condone this in real life. We do not condone this in real life. Only in-game.
No.
Alrighty then.
Oh no, I was. It's because I was 15th last race, that's why I was on the front.
Julie, please get out of my way.
What the heck? I'm back, by the way, fellas.
I'm on the wrong tire,
If I could at least beat Tatum in the French car, I'll be good.
1:55.1, still the fastest time from Saxton. Right, let's check. So, Julian's ready.
I'm ready.
One more lap.
One more lap.
Send it in chat that I'm ready.
Hurry up.
I need one more level, so.
I'm gonna better that way.
No, never mind. I will go F. I'm just not gonna do my lap. Never mind.
Yeah, ask me, right?
I'm halfway now.
I'd say first bend is going to be hectic.
Yeah, because people don't know how to brake.
Terrible.
I'll say it's not going to go well, is it? So then, heading into the final round. This is the finale, everyone. So all come down to this for the evening. Still all to play for. There's only 10 points in it for the leadership, and what's that? There's 5 points in it for second and third. So it could be anyone's game. Remember, there's an extra point available if you get the fastest lap. And in this one, you have got to pit from either the mediums to the softs or the softs to the mediums. But you have to use both tyre profile. Yeah, it could be anyone's game, though. It is up for grabs. I'll say it's going to be great. Whoever wins, obviously they get their anthem played out while they complete a lap under the sunset conditions. Will Jones, good evening. Our commentator from last night in the chat, everybody.
I hate y'all.
4 A+ drivers, 5 A drivers, 1 B, 2 C, an E, a D, and then obviously myself. So it is a very strong field for competitive drivers tonight. Pretty much anyone who is A is a competitive driver. Very competitive. I mean, say that Julian. Julian is a very competitive driver as well. I think Julian, you just need to work on your. It's your awareness, I guess. Just making. Thank you, Sammy. I will learn how to talk. Anyway, Panam, could you move me over, please? And then as soon as we move over, I shall get it going. You what? You what? Yeah, he's been called out a few times about being a dirty driver, and so you just got to try and get on top of that. Try and race that fair touch cleaner, mate. That's all. Anyway, let's jump on over to the final then for 9 laps around the Nürburgring GP circuit. Point board looking good there. Thank you, Will. So the final then, and on the front row of the grid for the first time tonight is Pan Am. He heads up second place next to Saxton. And say he's on the mediums, as is Pan Am. Astral, he's on the mediums, and then Fitzy and Osman are both on the softs. And it is lights out and away they go. Saxton and Pan Am both race off from the start, but Pan Am in that Citroen gets a lightning start, and it is Pan Am leading the race. Into the first bend then. So, is there going to be any carnage? There's a little bit of slipping and sliding, however, I feel that everyone may have made it through relatively cleanly. Few people here. Fitzy's backwards. What's happened there? Let's have a look back at that one quickly. By the looks of it, he just sort of spun out and caught as did a few people on the starting of that lap there. Again, if anything happened there that anyone was unhappy with, make sure to clip that and send it over to me, and points will be deducted from the relevant racers. So then, Pan Am out in front with a half-second gap back to Saxton. Jolvo has jumped up into third place in his John Player Special Citroen Group 3. Gr3 in fourth with D-Locks chasing in... he's got a 5-second penalty, D-Locks. What happened there? He must have... Well, the game clearly is blaming D-Locks for the contact at the start. But McHale then in sixth, of course, will move up to fifth. He's in the Corvette. Osman in 7th place in the Genesis. Hoping for big things from Osman. Julian, he's in 8th it's Roxy, isn't it? It's not Rexy. It's Roxy. Where's that nice dinner, Loons? You should calm down now and you're not attacking me. Because you're being fed. Yeah. Good girl. So, Astral in 9th. D-Locks has just slowed down and now he's in 9th. So it's Astral up into 8th. Right, let's just get on board with the leaderboard or leadership quickly, because I feel there could be a change coming here, with Pan Am being rapidly crept up on by our Saxton. Saxton is bumper to bumper with Pan Am. Jolvo, though, putting a bit of pressure on from behind, so Saxton's got to watch both sides, but he seems to be dealing with the pressure okay thus far. Jolvo under a little bit of pressure from Gr3, but his focus is definitely what's in front here, with Saxton looking to go around the outside to get that inside line, tucking into this corner here onto the left. Has it panned out for him? No. Pan Am's put that Citroen perfectly just in front of him. Fitzy's backed out. Space in the lobby, but even though it is the final, guys, so everyone waiting for the lobby seats, so do apologise those that missed out on them tonight. But anyway, it's a battle and tussle between Saxton and Pan Am. Saxton running a fair chunk wide there, but it is now Jolvo joining into the battle as well. Saxton, though, even though he ran wide, he's come out on top. Saxton now leads the race. Pan Am running a little touch wide there, but Gr3 out of nowhere has put himself into the contention. He runs a little touch wide, but he's now up into third. Jolvo side by side with him. Jolvo takes third position off him. Does that Citroen have the inside line? Yes, it does. Gr3 having to force himself wide there, gives the position up in the Porsche, nowhere he could have gone. Pan Am runs a little bit wide and Jolvo looks up the inside, but no, Pan Am recovers it nice enough. 0.8 second gap now from Pan Am to Saxton, so the leader is now starting to tear away with it in his RSR once again. Pan Am and Jolvo both in the Citroens having to work real hard here to be able to push up the pace to catch back up to Saxton. Pan Am's just picked up a 0.5 penalty. That is catastrophic for his second place run over this little pack here with Jolvo and Gr3. Gr3 all over the mirrors of the Citroen looking for a way past. He can't find a slot nowhere, no matter where he looks. He's trying to tuck himself onto the inside and guarantee the inside line here through the chicane. It has worked. Pan Am spun out. Gr3 up into second place and Jolvo now into third. What happened there to Pan Am? What happened? I think we might have just gone way too far back. Yes, we did. That was right at the start. Why did you do that? Just let me see the incident. Yeah, he's just spun out. Okay, that's fine. There's nothing we can do about that. Anyway, back on board then with Jolvo and Gr3 as they are neck and neck through the first hairpin and into the wide swooping corner to enter onto the GP circuit here at Nürburgring. Gr3 and Jolvo battling it out. Citroen versus Porsche in the Group 3 Cup. Jolvo taking a fairly wide line there. in this technical little section of the first corner. He has got Osman right behind him in fourth on those racing softs. Of course, no one pitting yet, unless someone has pitted out off from the mediums. But I can still see Saxton's also on the mediums, so I think they might be lasting it out just a little touch. Gr3 running in second place with Jolvo closely behind. Jolvo under a little pressure from Osman, and Osman's running or got Astral and Mikhail behind him. Both now side by side in the Corvette and the AMG. Both of the American drivers here battling it out for 5th position. Astral currently owns that spot though, just tucking that AMG ahead of the Corvette coming into that bend. Dam Daniel then is running in 7th position with Enzo in his Golf AMG, not too far behind indeed. Semi in 9th position with a 0.5 penalty in the Good Smile Racing Porsche. That's unfortunate, but Julian has got Pan Am now, the previous race leader, battling away in the mirrors behind. Of course, Pan Am has got a 0.5, but it could still cause a problem. Jolvo now up into 2nd place after just making the move on Gr3. Gr3 running wide, and it gives Osman the spot. It's now Osman contending for 2nd place. There's Turboso. Hello, welcome back. Osman now in 3rd place, battling Jolvo for 2nd. Fantastic climb back up the leaderboard for Osman. Phenomenal run. Jolvo's just about holding that 2nd place. He has done really, really well since just holding back and battling. Jet 8 has left. Since just holding back and battling away while Pan Am was ahead and leading the race. Of course, there's 4.5 seconds gap now between 2nd place of Jolvo and Saxton, so Saxton is starting to run away with it. Also occupying the fastest lap with a 1:56.4. But the focus now currently lies on Jolvo in the John Player Special Citroen. Oh no, he's gone wide. Osman also follows suit. Gr3 now looking at the inside of Osman. Osman though defending that inside line, keeping it in the Genesis, running himself wide though, however taking advantage of that track. Or taking advantage of the track limits there, pushing himself up into, or keeping that 3rd position, sorry. Gr3 is attacking the back end of Osman's Genesis like it is no tomorrow. Osman now actually having to back out of Jolvo's battle, letting Jolvo run off slightly as he's focusing on keeping the Frenchman behind him. Astral, while this is happening though, creeping up behind them both. 0.5 penalty, which will cost him. We will see a position change between Astral and Mikhail, so long as they stay as they are. But yes, Gr3 still fighting within 0.5 on the back of Osman. Osman, though, he has got a little bit of breathing room, of course, with that gap just starting to build between himself and Gr3. Both on the softs, both equally as chewed. However, the Citroen actually managing the softs a little smidge better there from what I can see. The Genesis still running fast though, I'll say again, loyal to the Genesis Osman is in the racing. He may come 2nd here this evening, unless something major happens to Saxton. Saxton has been the shining light since he's come in so far. Absolutely clean sweep with the fastest lap as well as taking the race win, I think, in the last 2 lobbies. Fastest lap for the last 3. Saxton now though into the pits onto the soft for the remaining 5. Jolvo will take provisional lead of the race with Osman taking 2nd place behind him. Both of these still running on the softs. Gr3 in 3rd, Mikhail in 4th, and Astral now in 5th. Yeah, Gr3's dropped off about 2 seconds there from Osman, so Osman definitely has got the breathing room. A little bit of a wobbly first corner for Jolvo has left him vulnerable to Osman now, within 0.5 as they head through the little technical first sector and round onto the open right-hander here. Where is Osman going to place himself? He hangs back a little bit, again, just taking it as wide as he possibly can, but Jolvo making sure that Citroen covers all angles. It's a tough battle looking out for the lead and say this is where we want to be keeping focus on right now. I will just have a little dart up and down and have a look as we go through, but as it sits, Jolvo and Osman is the battle to be watching. Currently looking to battle for the difference between 18 and 20 points in the championship, which could actually be vital for both drivers. Jolvo is down into 4th and Osman is in 3rd. So both of these could jump up, will either position here. Gr3 then in 3rd, he's just dangling back, waiting for a move to be made between the pair of them. Osman now picking flies off the back end of the Citroen, waiting for his opportunity to pounce. There we are, through that right-hander, now on to, is that the Schumacher? No, that's not the Schumacher S, is it? No, it could be, in fact, no, I think we might call it the Schumacher S for now. The Schumacher S, not the Schumacher S, it's the Schumacher S. Anyway, Osman though, while I'm sat there talking like an idiot, Osman takes the lead. Terribly sorry I missed it out, but yes, the Welshman, Osman at the helm of the race. Jovo slipping and sliding in second place in that Citroen. He managed to get round. It must have been just on the exit of that corner. I hadn't noticed it, but also neither one choosing to dive into the pits for the medium, making that soft run as much as they can. Astral has dived into the pits from his mediums, as has Dan Daniel and Enzo. They're going from the soft to the mediums. We could see if that is the strategy to pick. Going a little bit later on, especially from Osman. He's done it every race so far. I think he has lasted out on the softs as much as possible, but we can see that tyre wear is starting to take its toll on his front left. Jovo not so much, but still in a danger area. You do need to use the radar more, definitely. Not the track map. I'd use the mini map. But yes, both Osman and Jovo skirting wide as we enter the little straight in between the sectors or 2 and 3. Or in between sectors 1 and 2, sorry, should I say. Jovo currently looking to go fastest, actually, which is a nice touch. Could potentially take fastest off Saxton, of course, who has held fastest lap over the last 3 races. Osman, he's keeping it nice and clear now and say he's in the lead. He doesn't want to lose it. Of course, there is still that pit stop worry, and we have got Saxton 13.5 seconds off the pace, now on fresher soft or racing soft tyres. So, yeah, as and when these blokes go into the pit here at the front, it's going to change the leaderboard round ever so slightly. I think it's just going to be about, with these guys, which one's going to dive in first. Is Jovo going to copy Osman's pit strategy, or is he going to try an undercut? We'll have to see. Again, Jovo's Citroen is wearing the tyres ever so slightly less, which does put him at a very big advantage when it comes to chasing Osman. Osman is just running consistent so far. Up into the Schumacher S now, into the wider chicane. Oh, no, not into the Schumacher S, sorry, come through the Schumacher S, into the little final chicane. Big slide from Jovo there, which is a shame. But it hasn't cost him too much time, luckily. Neither driver diving into the pits there. Does Gr3? Yes, he does. Gr3 jumps in off the softs, and he goes to the mediums, as does Mikhail. Saxton now in 5th, of course, doesn't need to pit, as he has done already. He will now take provisional 3rd and chase down Jovo and Osman out in 1st and 2nd. 3.5 second gap here. Something has happened on that last bend for Jovo. Let's go back and have a look at that if we can. No, that's gone way too far back. Why does it do that? I don't know. I don't know how to skip it to the certain lap. We're on lap 7. Why would I want to see lap 2? Let's try this one, maybe. Lap 7, 2nd place. Still way too far back now, to be honest. Anyway. Final race. Yes, it is, Slice. This is the final round. Osman then out in the lead with 4 seconds clear. Saxton gaining fast, actually. Was 13 seconds out last check, now 11 seconds out. Of course, this matters as Jovo and Osman are yet to pit. We can see their softs there just starting to chew away. 4 second gap between the pairing. So I think it's fair to say those positions are going to be decided once they do pit. Astral, though, Astral's also pitted. He's on the fresh racing soft, running in 4th. He's got 11 seconds behind Saxton, the current current championship leader and fastest lap holder. He has been phenomenal tonight. As put earlier, very rightly so, by Osman, he is on fire in tonight's lobby. Gr3 then is running in 5th place. He is ahead of Enzo, his partner, who's down in 8th. Deluxe is running nicely in the Rastafari he's running nicely in the Rastafari 911 RSR in 7th, and Mikhail is nicely running in 6th. Bit of gravel caught for Gr3 there, but again hasn't cost him too much time, but he's about 1.5 seconds off of Astral, so long as Astral keeps his form, that should be how it stays. Let's have a look. So, Osman, 4th position, still hasn't pitted off those softs. I think they are now going to be starting to cause him some degradation issues. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's about 1 second off of his pace now. I feel that he may have missed his opportunity to dive in and get the most out of those medium tyres, as well as maximising the usage of the softs without losing the time. Same as Jovo. Jovo's now also picked up a 0.5 penalty, which is going to put him massively into the grasp of Saxton, who once again has cut down that time gap between himself and first. Phenomenal run from Saxton. Dominant indeed. And I think so long as he keeps it nice and secure and doesn't lose his position, we are looking at the current race leader. Jovo then just coming around the wide section where you can take advantage of those limits. He's about 5 seconds out from Osman. I think Osman is able to keep his pace on shredded tyres better than Jovo, but both drivers now are in desperate need of changing those tyres. Especially, well, Osman's rear tyres are lasting a lot better than Jovo's now. I think Jovo, with the couple of slips that he's having, he is losing a lot of grip there. Saxton, of course, he's on the fresh rubbers, so he has nothing stopping him now. He's on the penultimate lap, and he's 8 seconds out from the pace. It's phenomenal stuff from him. I'll say Osman now, he's approaching the Schumacher S. He's gonna have to come in. I know this isn't the Schumacher curves, but or Schumacher S, sorry, but we're just calling that for now because I don't actually have the track names up. Yes, 4.5 seconds for Osman. It's looking good so far, but again, he has got a pit, so we are going to see the leaderboard change round. I say we're just going to sit and wait for that to happen. There we are. Jovo now serving his penalty, and now also into the grasps of Saxon. He has done phenomenally well to catch up to Jovo. Astral, though, running further back in 4th. He's got Gr3 3.5 seconds behind, and then 6 seconds back from Gr3 is Mikhail, currently 30 seconds off of Osman's pace. Deluxe, Osman now jumps into the pits off the softs. Jovo doing the same. Saxton comes past the pair and takes hold of lead of the race once again. There we are. So we're now looking at our lobby leader. He's also fastest lap, which was his 6th lap out, which is a 1:54.8. That's a phenomenal lap around the GP circuit. Osman and Jovo both in the pits. Astral will also take over 2nd place as he does so there. And oh, in fact, never mind. I tell a lie. Osman comes out and into the first bend in 2nd place still. It's a battle now for that silver medal between Astral and Osman. Ooh, Astral just takes it. The momentum just not there for Osman out of the pits. It's now on to the final lap for these two to decide who comes 2nd and who comes 3rd. Gr3 only 3.5 seconds out in 4th. Something could also happen if there's an incident between the pair. Of course, fresh but cold medium tyres for Osman. Astral on slightly worn but hot, up to temp, ready to go softs. It's all to play for. There's 0.8 between them. Of course, Osman, a phenomenally quick driver, as is Astral. It'd be a fantastic battle between these two. It dropped out just about a second so far. Osman has got a lot of work to do if he wants to catch up and take 2nd place back off Astral. However, though, so far Astral is carrying himself nicely through the circuit, running a little bit wide there for Osman. However, it hasn't cost him too much in the time, which is good to see. Gr3, though, he's 1.5 seconds. Well, he's about 3 seconds out now. Sorry, it's 1.5 seconds back to Jovo, who of course came out of the pits further back. Mikhail now in 6th. He's got a little bit of trouble from Deluxe behind him in 7th. 0.5 between these two. Anything could happen there. A move could be made. Anyway, though, through the chicane for the final time here in the last race of the Friday Cup. And we are on board with your race leader, R. Saxton, the A-plus driver who out of nowhere has taken spotlight tonight as he crosses the line for the final time in 1st place, taking a fastest lap of 1:54.8. Great racing, man. Well done indeed. Astral comes across in 2nd place with Osman 1.2 seconds behind in 3rd. Unlucky, my man. Gr3 4th place with Jovo very close behind indeed in 5th. Mikhail comes across with a 0.5 penalty with Deluxe, which is going to switch these two around. Deluxe finishes 6th, Mikhail 7th, and Enzo 8th. Dan Daniel came 2nd last round out, but not so fortunate this time. 2nd from the bottom in points this time, 9th for Dan Daniel. Panam coming around, picking up the last of the points in 10th position. Just 10 seconds left on the clock for running time. Julian will just about make it in Roxy, but Julian finishes there in 11th place. Semi there in 12th, and Greg being the final runner in the Mustang in 13th. But yes, once again we see it. We see a pole position victory for Saxton, including the fastest lap. Semi has left, which is a shame. But anyway, this is your leaderboard. 525 subs. Thank you guys so much. Make sure as well, if we haven't already, we smash the like button for the stream. We've done amazing tonight, guys. Thank you all so much. Anyway, as it stands then, Saxton out in front with the best lap of a 154.8. No one even dipping into the 155s. What an incredible time. Oh, sorry, no, Pan Am did a 155.7. But yes, Saxton in first then. Astral in second place. Osman in third. And Gr3 in fourth. Jolvo in fifth. Deluxe in sixth. McHale in seventh. Unfortunately, though, of course, we saw those two switch around due to that second penalty for McHale, which is a shame. Enzo then in eighth. AKA Marlboro. Oh, in fact, what have I just done then? Oh, I've pressed the wrong thing. There we go. Sorry. So, Daniel then in ninth. Pan Am in 10th. And Julian finished 11th. Semi 12th. And Greg, the last of the runners, in 13th. Jete and Fitzy, Fitzy 14th. Jete 15th. But, of course, both of those two DNFing in the rounds. But no, well done to everyone who raced tonight, guys. What a fantastic race. I'm surprised someone's even managed to jump into the lobby considering how far down it'd be. But no, what a fantastic Friday evening of racing it has been. There have been some amazing overtakes, some questionable incidents, some damn right Group 3 or damn right good Group 3 racing. I lost my word in there big time. I've just been talking constantly. But no, it has been a fantastic run, guys. We're just waiting now to find out when the scoreboard is finished and ready to go, so we can announce who has won the Friday Cup and also see where everyone finished throughout the last 5 races. How are we looking? Good to go. So then, drum roll please, fellas. Drum roll please. There you have it. There is the scoreboard. So, finishing in first place, as expected there, on a whopping 92 points for picking up fastest lap 4 races in a row and the win for 3 of them. It is R. Saxton from England. Well done, Saxton. Second place went to Astral. Again, I'd say we could have very well I'm saying that, no, Osman was that far off, so that how it would have been stayed. Either way, Astral in second place with 79 points. Osman then, the Welshman, in third with 72. Jolvo then, 50 points there from Jolvo in fourth position. Gr3 then finishing in fifth with 46. Enzo and Deluxe ended on a tied 6th position. 6th and 7th are occupied by those two with 40 points each. 38 points for Fitzy, 28 for McHale, and 26 tied for Pan Am and Daniel. And that's all the way down there to 11th. Julian with 4 points, Semi with 2, Jete and Greg with no points throughout the round. But though, that does mean that Saxton has won the Friday Cup. Everyone in the chat, if you could congratulate Saxton, aka in YouTube chat, that would be fantastic. No, that was rude. That was rude.
That is so freaking mean, bro. Oh. But no, congrats, though. Congrats.
Yeah, I'd say congrats indeed, man. I'd say it was well earned, mate. 100% well earned. Anyway, let's head over to spectating. Not Vantage. Where is he? I can't even...
He's not on track.
He's not on track. Okay, AKA, come to track, my man. Come to track. He is on track. He's in a Porsche.
Where is he?
He's not in the pits.
Oh, he's in the pits, is he?
Like in a straight... Yeah, just
There we are. He's coming out now.
Oh, nice. Bro.
There we are. So, we're on board then with R. Saxton. I'm going to jump on over to stream chat for this bit. There we are. So, we are on board with R. Saxton then, as he takes a victory lap of the Nürburgring GP circuit.
not a TV studio.
There we go. Let me pause it a minute because
Turn these lights
I'll
on.
get copyrighted. Ah! Pearl Jam, even Flo, we didn't need you playing as well. But anyway, yes, there we have it, guys. There is the victory lap for Saxton, and very well indeed, my friend. You have been dominant all evening tonight, and it has been a pleasure to host the lobby for you. But not just you, Saxton. It's been a pleasure to host for all of our racers who joined us tonight. Thank you ever so much to everyone who jumped in tonight. It's been a record-breaking stream for us, even though it's on a Friday and we don't always have a Friday available. But no, thank you all ever so much for jumping in. It's been a pleasure. Let's jump back over to General quickly, just so we can get some closing thoughts with everyone. But no, everyone, again, I just can't thank you all enough. It's been amazing. It's great. 525 subs. It's been a great night of racing. We'll be back again next week with some more streams, and the schedule will be posted a lot earlier, so you guys will be notified of it earlier on. But yes, for the last time, guys, if anyone hasn't already subscribed, make sure to do so now with the notification bell on so you don't miss a stream, and make sure you jump into the Discord and stay involved with everything we got going on over there. But other than that, though, guys, it has been a pleasure to stream for you, and that's all we've got time for this evening. So have a lovely evening, everyone. Take it easy, and we shall see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.
Be bon boklat.
No.